Here we go. Are we on? Why is it whenever I touch the desk on a GhostFace stream, the old camera bloody wobbles? On DVD, it hardly wobbles. On Dead by Daylight, it doesn't wobble that much. Something going on. Let's see if anyone's here. 8 viewers. Oh, we've got 8 viewers. Hello, 8 viewers. Hello, 8 viewers. You're going to be short and sweet tonight. We say that a lot of times, but tonight it will be, trust me. Hello, Sonic. Miguel. Wanna play a game? Oh, need to get something to drink. In fact, where is my drink? Where is the drink? Oh, that's better. That's better. So, Mr. Sonic. Hello, Melinda. Hope you all had a good Christmas. It was shit here. Should I put the light on? Oh, God. Let's have a look. That's okay. Look a bit more normal coloured on that one. On my screen. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. Hello, Jamil. Hello, Archer. Mr. Bartron. Bloody hell, we are honoured. Hello. Oh, it's Debbie. Woodsborough Slasher says it's Debbie. No, it's not. Lying git. It's Lindsay. Hey, Tim. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Hello, Cavian. It was okay. It was okay. Christmas loses its lustre for me. I don't know. Just recent years. It's just. I don't know. Well, particularly last year, because the 15th of December we lost a cat. So that was always a bit of a pisser straight away. But yeah, 10 days before Christmas and that happens, and yeah, cheers for that. But even a couple of years before that, Christmas, it's not the same when you're grown up, is it? It's when you're little shit, the volume's low. Let's have a look. I don't know what's going on with this damn thing lately. It does it sometimes with regards to Skype being involved, but it shouldn't be doing it now. Are a bit better? Or is it this? Not being too close. It shouldn't be that bad. I'm that close to buying 150 quid new microphone, to be honest. An Elgato one, and Elgato do the capture cards, and Elgato's goods is good normally. I don't know, is the volume that bad? Is it really shitty? Oh, don't tell me stuff like this. Not now. I'll double check my settings again. Hello, Mr. Volume. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's a proper microphone. Not got anything on this. Okay, we should be fine. Is it really that bad? Is the microphone okay? Many sequels have surpassed their originals. Yeah, yeah. Scream 2 surpassed Scream 1 in some respects. Yeah. Then again, Scream 1 set the way it should be. So yeah, it's sort of they bounce off each other with the first two films. I think it is pretty low. What the fuck is going on, man? Seriously. Let me just have a quick look at this. I can't. This is meant to be a short stream. There's no one coming on to talk this week, fan-wise. There was going to be, but we've made it for next week instead. Dylan Cloud's going to come on. Well, there's nothing on that I can see. It is low. It shouldn't be low at all. Is it better now? I'm wondering if this has got anything to do with it. Is it? Oh God. It is pretty low. I'm honoured. Surprise. I don't know what to do. I've got the volume set to maximum on Streamlabs OBS, which is what tells the stream to go to YouTube. It's on maximum. Basically 0.0 decibels, which is what it should be. Let's just double check this. I don't know. Is it? Can you hear me at least? That's the main thing. Is it that bad? I can't see anything I've got to adjust to make it any different. I really can't. Let's double check the sound mixer on Windows. That's the same volume as last night. Is it hearable, Pirate Pete? It should be hearable. If that's even a word. It should be absolutely fine. Unless people have actually got the stream on YouTube, check your volume on the slider on the actual YouTube video, because I can't see nothing here that's giving me problems. It should be, even the Windows settings. Holy Jesus, yeah, that's loud enough on Windows. Jesus Christ, man. No, okay. Okay. Microphone, Logitech Scream. I don't know if it's going off the microphone, off the bloody Logitech. Hang on a minute. Properties, performance mode. No, it is off the proper microphone. There's a microphone. There's a microphone on the newest webcam. There's a microphone on this webcam. And it is set to the headset one. Okay, let's carry on it. Surely you can hear me. It's hearable. Hello, Mr. Chris Goodwin. Okay. Fine to me. Seems fine to me. I can hear you a bit better. So, yeah. Okay. That's the trouble with this. When you're live, obviously, you know, it's just this arsehole sitting here doing what he does, waffle on about bloody mass. But you don't. Obviously, I'm not going to see it from the opposite end. Sometimes the missus are wondering, say, oh, yeah, there's something in the background, or the cat's just wandered in. Did you see it? Or there's a drink there. Anyway, for people that aren't so eagle-eyed tonight, I'm assuming you're all just recovering from hangovers. This is one of the only presents I got to open. This damn thing in the background. I think it's just a standard edition. There's a frame next to it as well. I got a frame for it. But yeah, for the first time ever, we saw this with Zach Cook the other week, didn't we? When I see that, look at the ring light on that. Jesus Christ. Just turn it off a minute. But there you go. See the reflection of the stream there. Oh look, there he is. But yeah, I finally got one of these. And this is the red vinyl edition, as you can clearly see. But this is the first one of these I've ever owned. And yeah, I think we got a record player still down in the garage. And it does work, because I've got like a Back to the Future record from quite a while ago. And I always kept this record player somewhere, just so I could always put it on if I ever wanted to play a record. But there you go. It's like we saw from Zach the other week. Screen 1 and 2 credits at the bottom. But yeah, this is what I was on about earlier, with Christmas has been shitty as time goes on. I've hardly opened anything this year. Not my mum got me this year. Nothing. Nothing. Because I normally send her an Amazon link or an eBay link or a website link and say, oh, this or that or that. And I said to my brother, get me a GhostFace tiki mug. And I said to my sister, something GhostFace, figure-wise. Said to the missus, get me the new NECA figure. And everyone's bumping up the prices, so I've ended up with shit all apart from this. And I almost bought this myself the other week after the stream finished when we'd seen Zach's. But it was unclear as to what record you got in some of them. So I left off. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to leave this sealed. Let's have a look. Where did you get that? Yeah, these are still on Amazon, carry on. They're still on Amazon. I'm not sure if they're on Amazon.com, but they're definitely on Amazon.co.uk. So I can get you one if need be. They're only 20 quid. And I can send it over when I send you the next box over that will be coming in the new year. But yeah, how much do those run for? Yeah, £20, £22, £25. Let me just see if I can find it on Amazon on the other screen. And I'll share the screen and show you that they're still there. They are still there. Scream vinyl. Well, there you go, £23.81. £23.81 it says. Let's have a look. And don't worry about the change. Don't worry about the change. It's coming, it's coming. Give me... There you go. So yeah, there it is. There you go. I mean, this is amazon.co.uk, so remember that fact. But this is what it is here. Look, £23.81 free delivery. And I believe it's this one that the missus ordered. It must be. Only 3 left in stock, it says. But you've also got more listings here, look, down the bottom. You got a paperback of the Woodsboro Murders, which has the incorrect mask on there. That is an ultra-right recent stock image, not the correct mask image if you want it authentic. Ryan Hills does a better job, and he uses the proper image. But yeah, Scream 1 and 2, OST vinyl. And this one's $27.90. So they do vary, but I'm just looking at a description here. See if we can find anything. See, this is what you want to look for sometimes, isn't it? The description for this is limited edition bone white vinyl, and I received the standard black vinyl. If I'd known this, I would have ordered it somewhere else, so be careful. But this actually says on it, of course, this is the red vinyl, because it's got a massive bloody sticker on the damn thing. So, yeah. So there you go. But yeah, I mean, end of the day, it's a welcome present in the O collection here, and it'll be going up with the rest of the items on the shelves. Let's just stand you back over here for a minute, mate. There you go. Right on the bloody edge. There you go. Alright, so, yeah, we've got a tiki mug that's on the way. We've got a NECA figure that's still bloody pre-order. We've got the Toonie Terrors coming January, February from NECA. Let's have a look. It's a lovely soundtrack. Yeah, I've got all soundtracks on CDs and ripped to the PC anyway, and they are good. You know, when I have like the USB stick plugged in the car and it's got everything on it, and you give someone a lift or doing someone a favour, and they go, "What the hell is this track that's playing?" So it's Scream 2 in this scene or that Scream 2 scene. What is that for? Like, because I want to hear it. That's why. Oh right. Do you not have any of this recent, latest band or whatever? I said no, I don't. I have what I want to listen to. Always good seating, keeping love for all things GhostFace alive. Thank you, Mr. Sperling. I'm trying. Douglas there listens to us often. Yeah, I like the Broken Arrow score for the Dewey music. The Scream 2 Dewey music, I call it. Broken Arrow, by Hans Zimmer. There's a track called Brothers. I wouldn't bring it up and play it now, but I think YouTube get you for copyright now. But yeah, I have that record somewhere. Got it when it came out. Don't think I ever even opened it. That's all right. Not many people do. Some buy duplicates, don't they? They'll buy 1 or 2 of them, and one for playing, one for just leaving. Hello, Beth Simpson. Oh, Beth's here. Chris Jason, Rob Breather. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. Yeah, I won't say lovely. Miserable bastard. It was okay. We're in lockdown rules here in the UK. We're tier 4 now. We have 3 tiers, and then there's a newly identified stronger strain of COVID that started in London. For whatever reason, I've got no idea. Okay. So this London strain, powerful than before, spreads a lot faster than before. So all of a sudden, London's in tier 4. So what does London do? Everyone pisses off up to someone else. They go to a different city, they clog up the trains, clog up the buses, and they basically, oh look, here we are down in London, we've got to get out of London, we're now tier 4, stronger spread, nastier virus. I don't know how, but this is what's come into our news screens lately. So what they do, oh, let's all go there, let's all go here, let's all go to this city, let's spread the fucker, It's like, really? I'm assuming most people didn't have it and, obviously thought they didn't have symptoms. But, yeah, there's a stronger strain apparently in London. But, yeah, all we could do for Christmas Day was we were limited. We couldn't go really to see relatives if there's so many people at the house. And I'm guessing at my mum's they probably broke some rules. But the missus went to her mum and dad's this way. I went to my mum's that way, which isn't a nasty thing. I wanted to see my mum. I've not seen my mum, or well, I've seen my mum from a distance, but I haven't been in my mother's house since earlier this year. And yeah, for the first time to walk past her over the doorstep, it was really weird, after all this time. But yeah, the only ghost face I got for Christmas was a tree ornament my friend made me. Something's better than nothing, innit? I'm not moaning about my record, but yeah, I know there's a tiki figure that's meant to be coming soon. I don't know what my sister ordered me. But yeah, nothing off my brother and sister to hand over because it didn't get there in time. And my mum just gave us some money because we had the front driveway done outside recently. And there's just a little corner that's still got some soil. The missus didn't want it all completely bricked. She says, oh no, I want a bit of soil in the corner, I want some plants. So my mum gave us £100 to get a tree for outside. I was like, well, what about my present? No, stuff the tree. Where's my ghost face? Oh, Timothy, do you still like that mask? It's horrible. I was like, yeah. And I went in this top on Christmas Day. I had this top on. I was like, I'll always enforce ghost face on someone somehow. And my nephew and his little sister were there. So nephew and niece were there for my brother. His kids, and then my sister was working. She's a paramedic. She was working Christmas Day, 7/7. So we missed her, but her husband and her son were there. And I always make sure Ghostface is there somewhere so they get used to him. And I always say if one of them's misbehaving, if you keep misbehaving, the red Ghostface is going to come see you, and he's not going to be happy, as in Devilface. And one of them I've shown in the mask when he was here once. I says, if you get out of hand and you get nasty with something, or you're being evil, or picking on someone, I says, that mask is going to come see you. And my brother's like, Timothy, you can't keep saying stuff like that. My missus will kill you. I was like, well, teach him. Don't let him get nasty. Don't let him turn into chaps. Don't let him grow up little shits. Get him respect, discipline. What's it Strickland says in Back to the Future, eh? Slacker. You don't want them to be slackers. Jamil, it's nice artwork on it, so it would look nice up on a wall. Yeah, it's going in the frame. There's a frame actually behind it that it's going in. Mrs. already thought ahead on that one. What's up with you now, Beth? What's the problem? I've been wondering for ages. You see the set of white masks next to the... What's the tan one behind it? Oh, the tan one, it's a scarecrow ghost face. You can just see it on the... There, where the finger is. Where are I? Yeah. Do I have to get it out, really? It's a scarecrow ghost face. I had so many people coming to work telling us they were picking people up. Oh, at the petrol station, the forecourt, yeah. We're on a 6-week lockdown here with curfew and everything. Yeah. And a couple of ha-has, I'm assuming that's in regards to what I told my nephew. Yeah, I always said to my nephew, I says, you ever turn nasty or you become a bully, I says, I'm coming with a red mask that's going to talk to you. I didn't, don't get nasty threatening him. He's only 8. I think he's 8. Is he 8? Yeah, he's almost 8. Yeah, I just, yeah, I just didn't want him turned into a little shit, He's not my son, but I'd like him to see him grow up with a bit more respect than what I had, because I was a little shit, especially when we got a stepdad. But that's a different story. Plus, my stepdad actually went like that overnight. He clicked from git to good person when my mum and him had decided to divorce. It was really weird. He just all of a sudden he was a human being. I was like, why couldn't you have been like this all the years you've been with mother? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Christmas wasn't miserable. It wasn't bad. It was just the first time out of the house where I could go and have a meal for a while. But yeah, it was just so strange to see so many people in one house. I mean, we had my mum and her partner and his son, so that's 3. Then there's me, that's 4. 3 little shits, that's 7. And then another 3. Bloody hell, 10 people, man. Which shouldn't have been that many in one house. But it was all fine. No one's got any symptoms. Everyone just had a meal, opened the presents, and everyone was happy. Then we all went home. We haven't seen anyone since, so it's not like it was a bad thing. Yeah. You'll have to Google it. Yeah. Well, go to my website, Beth. Ghostface.co.uk. Click masks in the navigation. And then scroll down a bit, you'll go past some movie masks, and you'll see somewhere Scarecrow Ghostface. Click it, that's what it is. You tell great stories. Yeah, whoa. I got loads of stories, mate, loads of stories. The good thing is most of them are true as well. Most of them are true. Like, I'm going to see if I can get the video player rigged up to the computer soon, and see if I can show anyone that watches this Sunday stream the footage of me jumping out as Ghostface in front of a police car and him slamming his brakes on and coming to an instant stop. The sad thing is while the footage does still survive on a tape in the loft, one, I've got to go for like 3 hours of tape to find it, and two, it's from a distance, so it's not like I had a GoPro on back then, because GoPros didn't exist. It wasn't like an action cam. It was filmed from a distance, looking from a lay-by down a country lane, and all of a sudden you just see something move in the distance, and then these headlights light me up, and the brake lights come slamming on, and the back end goes up like that because he slammed on so fast. Obviously he thought he was going to hit me. He probably should have done. I'm sure that went down well. Yeah. I told the story on another stream, Jamil. But yeah, he let's just say the copper wasn't impressed, and up until that night, I didn't know that the sirens on a police car, even back then, they had like a bright white light in the very end of the siren. Now, like the bar just normally goes straight across. At the ends, they had bright white lights in the, and he flicked it on as soon as he got in line with me. He says, "What the hell do you think you're doing? You know, you trying to kill yourself, or you trying to cause an accident?" I was like, "No." I said, "I thought you was a mate. You trying to cause your mate to crash?" He goes, no. I says, he knows what I'm like. But yeah, Rob Weaver, please show it. I'm going to go in the loft and get the tape, but I've got to find it and then try and rip it to PC, and then I'll try and play it back for you. But yeah, I mean, as of now, I don't know where it is, but it does still exist, and I've still got the tape. And to be honest, as daft as it sounds, it's not impressive to see. So yeah, don't get hyped up over it thinking, oh, this will be some brilliant footage, because it's not that impressive. All you just see is the camera looking down the road. You can acknowledge that I jump because of the girls watching that was screaming because I nearly got hit. And then you just see that the back end of this car, and then this light come on at the end of the siren, and then you see me go over to it. I was close to him anyway, and you don't really hear a lot of what he says because it's distant, you know. They must have been 20, 30 metres away from me, just zooming in and zooming out, looking at what's going on. And then eventually you see him pull off. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'm going to rip it to PC. Anyway, which is the real one? Oh, okay. I've just noticed something with these. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing it. Okay, well, a bit of news for you this week then. There was something that I added on the stream image for Twitter and Facebook that said fake merchandise warning, and I've got to warn people because I fell victim to it myself. I thought in recent time, just checking on the other browser here, I thought in recent time I'd managed to find a pop vinyl Ghostface figure, which is obviously this little chap. Are you gonna... Yeah, I think I'll leave the ring light off for now. So he was up to no good then, yeah. Steve Garula, thank you for coming back, Steve. Thanks for the message earlier. Hope you had a good Christmas too. But yeah, Steve Garula, we got some info about this because it's not good. Which is which? Okay. Yeah, let me just check the chat. Yeah. The Funko, yeah. Personally, I don't mind the Funkos. Jamil saying in the chat there, he doesn't really get into the Funkos. I don't really get into them either. I know chap online plays DVD, Fog Whisperer, Paulie Esther. He absolutely loves them. But you know, everyone's got different interests, and I'm not slating him in any way. Paulie's a really good chap, and he's got a hell of a personality, which is partly why I think he's a whisperer. Everyone loves Paulie. But you look in the background of one of Paulie Esther's streams, or just his webcam itself, or his YouTube videos. Paulie Esther, look him up. Give him a subscribe. If you're into DVD, because that's what he's a Fog Whisperer for. But all in the background are polyester. Like all this background, you know, you've got mass, you've got all the bits and bobs around me. Polyester, all you can see in poly is just these, bloody stacked up on top of each other. Just little windows with little figures in of pop vinyls. And he, you know, he loves them. He collects whatever he can get. And I sent him one recently, a Marty McFly one on a hoverboard that was just collecting dust. I says, "Hey, old Paulie, sort us out the postage, you can have it." And I sent him that, and an ultra white and a stab replica ticket. I think 2 of them. So, recent time with this at least, this GhostFace. I mean, you look at this is number 51. And there's thousands of these some bitches now, absolutely thousands of them. There are identifiable things with this. That say it's real, and there's obviously, it's a bit like Fantastic and I can put it like an RDS mask and a fake RDS. You know what to look for with a fake, you know what to look for with a real one, even though they do look quite alike in some respects of the mould at least. And it's the same with these. So these, on first glance, just trying to get it so there's not much shining off them. So at first glance you're probably thinking that's just 2 pop vinyls, real, no problem. Yeah? Well, they're not. This is the trouble. So Douglas Little recently said, who was on last week with this collection, Driveway Productions, he said, oh yeah, he wanted one on one of his recent videos. I thought, okay, well if he wants one, I've got 2. But they were both gifts. One was a prototype gift off RJ a while ago. It's still up on the top here. And the other one was, I think it was a gift off the missus a while ago. So I'm not getting rid of any of these 2. And yeah, even a while ago now, this particular little sumbitch was pricey. Whether you find him at a convention or on a website or in a shop, he was pricey. It, you know, gets bumped up a bit the more that come out, because these get rarer. And GhostFace, this particular one, is a bit rarer now. You go Amazon, eBay, you can find them, but they're up in price. So recently I went on eBay, remembering that Douglas was looking for one. So I thought, okay, I'll see if I can see any, and if one does pop up for a good price, maybe I'll get it and I'll part trade it with him, and an Asda Glow or something, you know, because I want to do a trade with Douglas. So yeah, all of a sudden in recent time, coming out of China, is what everyone keeps telling me. And Paulie Esther's always messaged me recently as well. Says, you know the pop vinyl figures, can you tell me, are they fakes from China, or is it just reproductions, replica, you know, what do people do? And he says, oh, here you go, look at this video, and you'll see what's fake and what's real on the video, and you'll get to know the reasoning for it. And this particular one of this video was a foreign chap. I don't know what language he spoke, but it was a GhostFace pop vinyl, and he listed on images, which made it a bit easier, because I didn't know what he was saying. And he just said, yeah, this is real, this is fake, this is what to look out for, blah, blah, blah. Look at the image, look at the difference here. It's like identifying a mass, you know, like a Gen 1 and a Gen 2. You're looking for these different things to say whether it is this or whether it is that. So, let's give you a couple of descriptions, shall we? So, on the pop vinyl movies here, on there. Now, it's not going to pick it up too good, I don't think. Let's put the light on. Let's change the light. No, it's not going to do it. No. It's probably better like that, actually. Yeah. Okay, so one of the telltale signs of knowing whether you've got a fake or a real pop vinyl GhostFace in this particular instance, to look at them again close, you don't see much difference, not with the figure. On the actual pop text itself on the top here, this number 1, it goes from like a dark to a light orange to a white, and it's got a black stroke on it, which is a black edging, which is thick. And obviously you just got the movies there on the text. Now you can't see on this camera, which is a pain in the arse, but there's actually a dotted pattern in the top of this pop. You know, like you see those old sort of comic book images, they have like the loads of little diamonds or loads of little dots in the background to make it like authentic, like an old comic book or something. Well, pop vinyl, or pop movies in this case, has it on this. and it's like got this dotted gradient which you really have to look close to see, and it's the same there, and it's the same there, and it's the same there. It's the same all over the damn thing. Wherever it's got pop on it, it's the same dotted orange to white gradient. Okay, another thing is the pop vinyls have that sticker. See this one, in this case, is FM 150905. It's a sticker. If you're to peel that sticker off, there is a embedded sort of stamped number actually into the cardboard. So if I'm to pull this open, is it on this one? Or is it just literally underneath it? Oh, you can't actually see through the other side, it's only under the sticker. But if I was to pull that sticker off, I believe, if I hair dried the sticker off, you'd see embedded numbers of the same code, if I remember correctly from the video. But all of this, all this copyright text on the bottom, all of the images on the side, on the back, you got copyright here, where my finger is, Miramax, GhostFace, what RJ told them to put. But every single image, barcode, text, everything is replicated perfectly almost on this little swine here. Okay, almost. The difference with these two, which you may be able to see in the light. Alright, see how this one, when I tilt it, watch what it does. See how it's got a good shine on it? It's like it's been polished. See this one? There's a shine on it, but it's a matte finish. So matte finish on the boxes. See when I tilt it here? Just no real shine, is there? It's just a white line that seems to go up and down. And then this one again. Look at the shine. Okay. So one of the identifying features of this is it does have the dotted gradient, but it's slightly different and it's harder to see because of the sheen. The lacquer actually makes it, or the sheen or whatever they put on this, it makes the gradient darker so you can always tell. So number one telltale sign, if the box is super glossy, in this case, yes, it's a fake. If the box has no FM followed by some numbers on the bottom, no sticker, you see? See it's shining again? But no sticker on the bottom, no stamp into the cardboard, so it's fake. So no sticker, no stamp, fake, shine, high sheen, fake. And also one of the telltale signs, which sadly you're not going to be able to see too detail of, is the overall finish on the figure. You look around the edge of the mask on this. Okay, look around the edge of the mask that goes into the hood. He's tipping there in the box because he's not cable tied in or anything. Yeah, so this is the real one. But look at the edge of the mask. It's super neat paintwork. And the eyes have a bit of a gloss on it, whereas the surrounding of the eyes, so I'm talking about the eye round bit in the middle, not the actual peanut shape. But the eye in the middle's got a little bit more of a gloss to it. Whereas this, you can see easily there's some untidy edges, particularly on this side. But anywhere where that white actually seems to go into the hood and then leave an edge on it, almost looking like the mask has just been placed into the hood rather than a neat paint job when it actually blending into the hood. But the eyes on this are all matte, so you can just about make out the roundness of the eyes in the middle, the little pop itself, so to speak. But all of the eye finish on this is completely matte, whereas on this one it's matte all around the eyes of the peanut shape, but it's actually glossy on the round piece of the eye right in the middle of the eye. Okay, and again side by side. See the gloss again? The gloss on the one without the sticker, and there's a little bit of gloss on the one with the sticker, but just not much. It's a matte finish on this one. Matte finish, gloss finish, fake. Also the quality of the figure. Let's have a look. Let's crack this sumbitch open. The figure's not that good. It's okay, it's got a sensible weight to it. But look at the knife. Pay attention to the knife. Looks like he's just dabbed it in a pot of paint and then pulled his knife out again. So it's gone up to a certain level on the knife. And then he's pulled his knife out. Okay. Now if we look at the real one, this is again telltale sign of what tells you that your pop is real. Now look at the knife on this. See how the eyes are glossy? Should have just took it out in the first place. But see how the eyes are glossy on the round parts in the middle? And then round the edge it's matte. And then the knife. This is where your realness, or your genuine, if you want to call it that. This is where you know it's genuine. He's got a knife like he's just come off the set of the film, basically. You turn it round, it's the same on the back. Okay. Let's put them side by side. See any differences? I can tell you a difference straight away. Let's have a look. Look at the drapes on the back of this. This one in particular, this arm. The arm that's bent. In fact, look at the arm that's not bent without the knife. Yeah, and then look at the arm that's not bent without the knife on this one. Hang on. We're all over the place with this camera. Look at the tassels coming off the robe arm of the bent arm there without the knife. Yeah. And then look at it on this. It's almost stuck to the hand. Not as much detail. But the biggest sign of this is paint job around the inside of the mask and obviously the knives. Top is the same, just about. Are you fake? Yeah, why? Die, you bastard. Aye. Let's put the real one back just while I've got it. The box next to it. So there you go. Fake merchandise still on eBay UK right now. We should be contacting eBay regarding the seller, or just contacting the seller to see if he answers a question as to, do you know what you've got? And what the response is going to be that comes back from them. But this was, I think it was £12 with postage. So I thought, well, have I just got lucky finding someone that don't know what they've got, and they don't know it's a bit rarer now? Or have I just come across one of these China pieces of crap, and I'd come across one of the China pieces of crap? Partly in thanks to Paulie Esther telling me, look at this video, watch it, listen, and you'll see the differences, which we obviously did. So yeah, real one, matte finish, number on the bottom. Peel that off. If you did peel it off, there'd be stamped numbers inside. Paint job on the knife inside is more like the movie, so to speak, like a stunt knife. And yeah, paint job like this, it's like he's just dipped it in some paint and then pulled it out again. So yeah, I messaged RJ about it. Says if you need me to send one over, I'll send one over. I don't know whether it's RJ will deal with it because it's GhostFace related, or whether it's something that we'll have to take to Pop Vinyl or Funkos, whatever the name is. Let's have a look. Is that real? That's what I saw earlier. Gate Groll, how many? How many? How many? Well, there was quite a bit on eBay. There's quite a few of them, if that's what you're asking. Chris Jason, counterfeiting is getting almost perfect, unless you look close. But yeah, the cast of the figure, you wouldn't probably know the difference. It's just the fact they don't put the same effort into the painting of the damn thing. But sorry you got scammed. Hope you can get your money back. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I'm happy to have found something that's been confirmed. I don't give a shit. It's £12, you know, who cares? See what RJ says, and whether we have to go via Pop Vinyl, Funko, whatever the bloody called, or whether it goes to RJ and he'll just send it to someone, I don't know. I'll see what he says. I always do a lot of investigating, ask many questions and pictures up front before buying. Yeah, I mean, this was just all standard stock pictures, so as far as I was concerned, somebody possibly had something, they didn't know what they had. And they just, oh, bog it, just sell it in time for Christmas. But then when I saw how many were available, I was like, okay. I thought, well, sorry, I'll get one and just see what it comes. And yeah, just come in this little, literally small little box that only just fits the damn thing in. And I think it came from France, if I remember correct. But Douglas Little says, oh, look, Douglas, before I knew it was fake. I said, Douglas, I've got another one, 10, 12 quid, whatever it was on eBay. Do you want it? And he says, "Oh, I do know there's a load of fakes, right? If that's the price, it's probably fake. But have a look at it first." That's when I went to see Polyester or messaged him, and he told me the details and gave me this video link for YouTube. But yeah, I always do like investigating. Yes, the white on the real. Yeah, differences in the paint, Beth. Is the seller mistaken, or just a few? What's this? Is the seller? I just got one a few weeks ago, and it's a fake. Yeah, it could be Lindsay. Yeah. If you paid with PayPal goods and services, you're protected. You're automatically protected with. I don't care about the money. I just want to get this fake to RJ or wherever it's got to go. I'm glad we found it, basically. The Funko fakes have gotten so out of hand that there are people who actually list them on Marketplace, eBay as custom-made replicas from China with 30-day waiting periods. Jeez, mine took a week and a half. I swear it came from France. The seller was French, but it's on UK eBay. This is also a big thing when you get with NECA figures from China off eBay. Oh bloody hell! Don't tell me that. It never ends, does it? It never ends. Let me just double check my listing. Who did it come off? Just checking now. Oh yeah, they're still listed. It's got a hot icon on the top of the listing now, above the figure. See, the figure and the picture look absolutely perfect, just as you saw them when they first came out. But yeah, $13.99 it's listed, and it's oh, it says item location, Hangzhou, China. Which one did I purchase? I'm just checking. I purchased off the same seller now. Let's have a look. Oh no, mine's a different seller. Mine's a different seller, and it says Leicestershire. Bloody hell, it's only down the road. Why do I get France in me? Oh no, France was the GhostFace item, the other one I got. Okay, so this was from Leicestershire. $12.99. Listen to this, I didn't read this at the time. Description seems all new and normal. 100% new and high quality. Yeah, of course it is, it's China. Material PVC, colour as shown, figure 10 centimetres. Package is one toy. The box may be damaged on the way. If you mind it, please don't buy item. It's coming from Leicester to Nottingham, man. It's like 30-40 minute ride. Shipped directly from our UK warehouse. All items will be shipped within 24 hours after payment is received. We will notify you the shipping time of your item, which they did do. I give them that. They sent it bloody Hermes, I think, which is not always the best. But I kept getting notifications. It's on the way. It's been posted. It's delivering today. I was like, okay. So the service of the tracking is good, but the figure's fake. I'm just going to check the seller. I'll have to put a link in the description of the video or something. Items for sale. Holy Jesus. Oh no, okay. He's got two other Funko Pops. One is The Last Airbender. A little something called Appa. And another one is Supernatural figures. Castillo and Dean character toys. I wonder if they're the same as well. Oh well. But to look at on first glance, you could be fooled, is what I'm saying. Yeah, don't fool. If you go on eBay now, and you've got some sort of detailed description from the seller saying, "Oh, yeah, I bought this in so and so," and you can get every picture that you asked for, especially with regards to this on the bottom. You got to have that code on it. The trouble is what's going to stop them from just getting a genuine box from someone that's possibly displayed the figure somewhere, and they say, "Oh, I'm going to have the box and just put a fake figure in it." Again, look at the paint of the figure. Knife paint particularly, and paint around the edges of the mask itself, and obviously the eyes have to be glossy on the circle and matte around the edge. But I just wanted to bring this to people's attention, because if you go on eBay and do what I did and think, "Oh, I've got a good bargain here, it's a figure that's been out a while," you're getting scammed. And I don't personally care because it's £12, but I'll see what RJ says. Yeah. The Aliens and Predator figures have knockoffs on eBay. Everything's got knockoffs on it. Everything's got knockoffs. It never bloody ends, man. It never bloody ends. There's always someone somewhere. Anyway, let's show you this. It's not going to be a long one tonight. Get on the right camera. It's not going to be a long one tonight. I just wanted to show you this. This happened to me the other night, and I thought, what the fuck is going on? I was concerned about what was going on. So the other night, this isn't normally part of the GhostFace stream, but because I got no collector on tonight, I'm just going to show you this quickly. And yeah, anyone that's new to streaming, at least, whether you're doing games or whether you're doing a waffle on like this idiot here, gaming side of it, sometimes weird things happen in your chat. Okay, so have a look at this. This happened to me, yes. Alright, just so you know, this is... somebody's screenshotted my stream and recorded some of my video, okay? So, I'm going to press play in a second and just go quiet on you. But I was streaming the other night some DVD, Dead by Daylight, and all of a sudden, on the YouTube side of things, a load of people came into the chat, and there was like 12 or 13 people. One said he was Doctor Who, one said he was a second Doctor. We had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Doctors in the chat, and then a bloody somebody called the Dalek came into the chat. And I got very worried, thinking, is it hacker, is it spam, is it somebody trying to do no good? So have a little look at this. And I contacted Paulie Est about this, and I didn't get to talk to Paulie because they were just, me and him kept missing the times with each other, being he's Canada and I'm UK. But yeah, have a look at this. I was playing a game as normal, playing some custom DVD matches, and this happened. So there you go. So yeah, we're streaming the other night, DVD, and playing as just as normal. Anyway, yeah, we're going on, blah blah blah. Play the game, play the game. Doctor Who appears in the chat. Hello, Doctor Who. He follows on Twitch, he subscribes on YouTube. Who the hell is Doctor Who? Like, okay, the Doctor Who, fair enough. Next thing you know, second Doctor's here, third Doctor's here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jesus Christ. How many bloody Doctors we got in my YouTube chat, man? Jesus. And I was playing GhostFace at the time as well. So when I'm playing GhostFace or playing Killer, I'm more locked into the game because I'm concentrating where the little fuckers are. I want to kill them, I want to win. So I'm looking at a chat now and again, and all of a sudden I get distracted with all this. I had 5 Doctor Who's in my chat. 5th Doctor, 6th Doctor, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So what's the thing? Oh, just so you know, the chap that did this, one of the Doctors, this is his video. Any rational person will think, is this a hacker? Is this a spam? Is it some sort of problem? Is it real? Jesus, how many Doctors, for God's sake? Got 11 Doctors all in this chat. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all these different names on these Doctors, all different YouTubes. All commenting, talking. Look at all the comments. And then a Dalek comes in. Exterminate, exterminate. So I actually messaged one of the Fog Whisperers, Paulie Esther, saying, no, Paulie, give us a nudge when possible, because I need a word with you. There was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Doctors. And then bang, they disappeared like magic. Was it Tom Baker? Was it Christopher Eccleston? Was it David Tennant? Was it Patrick Capaldi is his name? Was it the newest Doctor? Is it somebody I've not mentioned? It was really weird. Really weird. Yeah, why was all these people in my chat at the same time? How did they plan and, arrange this so perfectly? Because surely, I know what it's like to try and arrange stuff with friends. You try and get, I don't know, people in the same place at the same time without COVID going on. And there's always 1 or 2 friends that say, oh, I can't make it because of work, can't make it because the missus is moaning, or my car's not working properly, I can't, it's always hard to get people in the right place at the right time. And of course with online, obviously it's different, isn't it? It's just internet connection, log on, put a comment, piss off. And that's what it was. But even so, it worried me. Why have all of a sudden I got this Doctor Who in the chat? Which the Doctor Who was fine, because it's just a Doctor Who. Next thing you know, he's requesting on Steam. Then he's followed on Twitch. Then he subscribed to YouTube. And you start thinking, is this some sort of automated bot? Is it something with YouTube? Is it something that's wrong? And then when you see all the other doctors appear, one after another, and then a Dalek, and you think, what the hell? Has somebody sort of targeted this stream for a bad reason? Is it something dodgy? Is it something weird going on? Is it a fault? You know, and you don't know because it's never happened before. He's probably done this to loads of people, and from what I just saw on those 2 links that he sent me, everyone reacts the same way. You know, that girl that reacted.
Holy crap, 2nd Doctor, 10th Doctor.
I don't know, being new to streaming and just playing your game, and then all of a sudden 11, 12 people come in at the same time. How the hell did you get? Or how the hell do you always get all your acquaintance doctors and your Daleks to all come on at the same time? It must be hard to arrange, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, it was so weird just to see all this Doctor Who chat in the, you know, the text and on the OBS at the side of me on the second screen. I was like, what the hell is going on? Is this a bad thing, you know? Have we got a problem here? Is it a hacker? That's the first thing I thought. Is it a hacker? I logged off the stream that night thinking something bad had happened with regards to the YouTube or the Twitch, and thinking, why was I, you know, why did they find me? Why did they look for me? And why did... It's almost done, don't worry, it's almost done. They start commenting as much as they did. All these comments just piling up. I was like, Jesus Christ. And it wasn't nasty, and it wasn't, you know, no malice with the comments, but it was just spooky, you know, it had a bit of creepiness about it. I was like, why? Is there a reaction of me going onto your videos anytime soon? And if so, will you please post a link in my Discord again so I can see what it looked like from your side? And there you go. Even posted a link from it at the end, look. GhostFace is not on YouTube. And it even gets the Ed website in there. So yeah, that was, let's get back to the right camera. So yeah, that was a very strange thing recently on Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is just Dead by Daylight, and you get good and bad on Dead by Daylight with regards to plays you're alongside of, or playing against as killers. But yeah, when this freaky chap appeared in the chat and started saying he's Doctor Who, and they're talking like the doctors as well, you know. We gotta go. Let's go. Let's boost this stream. Exterminate. I'm like, what the fucking hell are these idiots on? But he does it to a lot of people, and he sent me links to his channel, and then I looked at the other videos, and he's done this to various people. What they do is they basically go on YouTube, type in whatever game for whatever reason. I don't know why they went to Dead by Daylight, but they did. And they look for people with not many viewers, because I'm still new to DVD streaming. And I'm not exactly popular or known with regards to viewing figures. This particular stream on Sunday nights, I can have between 15 and 20 viewers, between 15 and 40 viewers sometimes, depending what's going on this actual stream. And for most of the stream, it's normally constant with the figures. With DVD, it's up and down like a yo-yo all the time, and sometimes 7, 8, 9, 10... or like last night I hit 25, but then it died off after I got raided. Raided is basically when somebody on Twitch that's got another channel that knows you is finishing the stream, they'll say, oh, let's go and raid GhostFace here, and go and watch him for 10 minutes, and it's up to the people in his channel whether they want to stay for the raid or, you know, they don't have to do anything, they just sit there. And their screen changes from what they were watching to me in this case, and they decide whether they want to keep on watching. Oh yeah, he's a bit of a dickhead, let's go. Or whether they think, oh yeah, he's a bit of a daft sod into, let's watch him. And they raid you basically. So chap last night, he had I think 16 viewers. Commander Ripped, his name is. And as he finished his stream, he raided me. All of a sudden I've got 20 odd people watching, which steadily went down because I was coming offline doing custom games in DBD, and sadly with regards to custom games in DBD, not a lot of people like to sit and watch them because it's custom. You don't get points, you don't get ranks. You're just playing with each other, against each other, having some fun. Whereas with the live matches, it's a bit more cutthroat, and the killers just want a 4K all the time, which is 4 kills. And they're quite obsessed, some of them, and it makes the game unenjoyable. Unenjoyable games make for unenjoyable streams, particularly with this tosspot, because I get a bit nasty, and I give them shit on the end game chat saying, what the hell are you doing? Why are you playing like that? Camping, tunneling, slugging. So yeah, it's to me it's basically a new world of streaming. So the GhostFace streams now, what you're listening to, I'm sort of used to it now, and the viewers are never going to be record breaking, but there's collectors out there that listen and message after the stream, say, "Oh, thanks for that, enjoyed that." And obviously, in more recent time, we've had collectors on, and Maggie, Zach, Nate, Douglas, and there's more collectors to come. I did ask Corey Hirsch, he's camera shy, but he's going to send some pictures. He's got just about all the KMBs from Scream 1, along with the stovetop from Casey's kitchen, and also Casey's swing that was hanging outside of the house, you know, just as a few examples of his collection there. And he's got much more than that. And he's got all good shit, he just won't come on a Skype call. But he can send pictures and say, "I'll show your viewers this." So that could be coming in the future. I want Ryan Hills to come on. Another chap coming on next week is Dylan Cloud. Some may say, "Who's Dylan Cloud?" He's just another collector, same as the rest of us. And he's got a load of early masks, particularly fluorescents, you know. But overall, the audience on a Sunday night for this particular stream is a totally different audience to what you get when people want to sit and watch you doing Dead by Daylight, because Dead by Daylight on Twitch is quite big and a lot of people want to watch it. You go Dead by Daylight Twitch now, there's possibly between 20 or 30,000 people viewing it over whatever channels they want to watch it on. And yeah, Ghostface collections and mask advice and mask identifying, you know, it doesn't really exist out there, does it? Who's going to watch that all the time? You lot are going to watch it for one. But yeah, it's, what do, you know? These streams, with regards to me, are just me that's a passionate fan about Ghostface and Scream. And over the course of the last few months, the end of September, I started doing these. And over all that time, up until recent weeks, I'd just about shown almost all of my collection to people that wanted to see certain masks or figures or merchandise. So, you know, what do you do after that? Where do you go? Does it end? And that's when I started getting the collectors involved and doing Skype calls. Obviously with Maggie, Nate and Douglas and Zach, etc. So they'll be carrying on as long as I can get people to come on. It's just, you know, I've sort of personally run out of stuff to show you. So anyone that's here tonight for the first time probably thinking, well, what about the resurrection mask? What about the HHN? Can I see this? Can I see that? Yeah, of course you can see him if you want to either watch back another stream or you want to see it now. But for the people that have become regulars like Lindsay, Melinda, Steve Garula, bloody Beth Simpson, Jamil, like Jamil in the chat, he's recent, you know, recent collector now. What do you mean recent collector? Well, he's only just started properly collecting again, Ghostface and Scream. He had an old Fantastic that was tagged a while ago. Bit of a mysterious one because it's got the wrong item number on the tag. But Jamil's now into collecting, you know, just slowly building up his collection. You got, what's it called the other day, didn't you, Jamil? You got one of these. Not this exact one, not this exact type, but you got one of these the other day. You got the latex version, which is obviously... where is it? By Mr. Clive. Burt Bench, just there. Clive, as we all know, some collectors know at least, Clive does good stuff. The only thing with this is with Clive, I don't think it's here, but it says latex product on the tag. But this is a plastic one. This is what he calls a smoothie. Turn that light off a minute. There you go. This is what he calls a smoothie. It looks like a latex mask from a distance. Something wrong with this. But this is solid plastic. And he started putting, since he started making these, I don't make them anymore, but in later time he started adding his own labels. And this is based off the, was it the wallpaper or the carpet in The Shining, I think it is, but it's just got his logo in it with the bee and the hammer. And the bee and the hammer is actually his copyrighted logo for Clive Barzilia, burtbench.org. And he does some damn good stuff. But yeah, he doesn't do the K&Bs anymore because he's respecting Fun World and Ghostface copyright. Let's have a look. But yeah, Steve Garula, awesome to see the pictures. Yeah, he did post them a while ago. Corey Hirsch on Facebook, H-E-R-S-H, Corey Hirsch. He posted in one of the groups somewhere or pages. It was a picture of Casey's swing or just the swing from outside of cases, or whatever you want to label it as. The grill top that she puts the popcorn on to cook on, as in the metal, actually the metal piece itself that goes on top of the grill. And yeah, he's got the KMB off Nate. He got many KMBs by other people, and I think there's only one he hasn't got. He's got cut up KMBs. He's got obviously KMBs that aren't cut up. I saw he has busts coming up. They look mint. Oh yeah, Clive. He's got the what's it called? What do you call them? Like mask busts, aren't they? Whereas basically it's like a sparkle fabric head, where you can just put your mask on the head and then have the hoods around it on a stand. And he's doing them next. Let's have a look. You got me into the screen collecting. I did. I think everyone did, didn't they? Everyone that you come across when you asked about your mask. Burtbench one. Yeah, I got it pre-owned on eBay. Friggin' awesome. Yeah, I'm surprised people are selling them already, because he's been badgered to hell to make more, and he's not doing them now. He's stopped. Gonna have to find those pics. I missed that. I'm gonna have to Facebook hunt and try. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're still on there, if he's taken them off. But yeah, a long time ago, Corey put the pictures up, and people were like, "Shit, is that Casey's swing?" I was like, "Yeah." Is that Casey's grill top? Like, "Yeah." Is that a K&B? Like, "Yeah, yeah." A real K&B? It's like, "Yeah, it's a real K&B." Oh, is that the cut up K&B? Some of the pictures are on my site from when Nate used to own them. You go to my site, click the mass page. Is it the mass page? Let's have a look. I think it's on the mass page and the movie page. Blah, 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 where we go? Movie used masks. Fantastic KMB. Yeah, and then you scroll down, and there's a Scream Hero GhostFace mask. There's a cut up KMB. There's a cut up orange mask, as in a fluorescent. And there's also a mask that was sold a while ago now with coloured in mouth with black marker, because they wanted to stop the shine. That was used in Scream. Also a small picture of Nate's costume and hero mask from Scream 3, Roman's robe. And the one that he's shown us on the stream the other week, where it says, to Nate, thanks for helping out, whatever it says on top of the mask. But yeah, Nate helped him out. And judging from Nate's reaction on the stream the other week, I wouldn't be surprised if he'd got contacted by Paramount for whatever reason. I don't know what happened, if anything did. But I like to believe that possibly they may have contacted him asking questions. He didn't confirm it with me. Let's have a look. Yeah, the yellowy looking one cut up. Yeah, that was they used to just a few random masks in like rehearsals, and one of them was I think it was more of a fluorescent mask, like an orangey colour, because I've only got limited pictures of that. Star Munch, I've got you, Douglas and Ryan to thank. I've got you, Douglas and Ryan to thank for getting me into mask collecting. So much knowledge, so fast and super helpful on the Facebook page. Don't forget Chris Goodwin. Yeah, it's combined, isn't it? It's combined. Loads of collectors help each other out. Whether it's me, Ryan, bloody Tim Dufresne, whether it's Nate, whether it's Meggie, whether it's Zach Cook, whether it's bloody hell, that many people. Whether it's anyone on the Facebook bloody places these days. Douglas Little. You know, Carrie Ann. You know, Carrie Ann can tell me stuff about a black tag ASIS. I don't know because I've not got one. She has. You know. I did hear a whisper there's a black tag ASIS on eBay at the minute as well. $800 is it? Plus it's got a cut in the tag, so I'm not too keen on it myself, even if I was rich. Douglas' collection is sweet. Last week I subscribed to his YouTube. Okay, Jamil. Yeah, Douglas is all good. He does videos all the time, Douglas. He's just hit 10,000 followers, and here's me at 1,450 something. Or is it 1,490? I can't remember. But for a long time, my channel just didn't have a lot of GhostFace stuff on it. It was Alfreda Zane stuff, as in this on the hat, for the location stuff I do. But yeah, 1,496 I've got. God, it's pathetic, isn't it? And that's over 14 years or something. I can't even remember when I joined the damn thing. It doesn't say. It used to tell me on the thing. But yeah, a while ago I got into YouTube. I came to YouTube with the reason in mind to put the Arnold Screen fan films online, have trailers, films, and anything Screen Trilogy related I could find. And then obviously YouTube got to be what it was, and copyright and music starts getting pulled. You know, it all changed, isn't it? For good reason. He dropped the price tag to $750. Oh, it's $750 now, is it? Jesus Christ, man. Let's have a look at this, see if we can get it on the stream for you. What are you doing? It always does that with eBay. No. Holy shit. There you go, let's change the screen a minute. Hang on. Where are we? There you go. There you go, online advice from somebody that does a Sunday stream. If you want the hen's teeth of masks that are styrofoam masks, look at this. That's a bit of a git of a price, to be honest. So here you go then. The hen's teeth of masks, particularly with this type, is a flip-up GhostFace mask. This is one of them. This is an absolutely massive mask compared to the normal standard size masks. I showed one on stream the other week. Yeah, there you go, look. 12 inches, Jesus Christ. I swear it's hang on. What was that? Go back. That doesn't look right to me. Was that a different type? Oh, here you go. You got the studs in the side. Because there's a band inside. This is what they call a welder's mask motion. So this mask is meant to be down in front of your face and then literally be flipped up if you want to breathe or have a drink or, you know, whatever. And yeah, it's very rare to see them with the headband intact, because my personal one that is tagged has not got a headband intact. It's just got the two black things at the side there that you see stamped into the side of the mask. And yeah, I mean, he's shown the label here, which isn't too relevant with this type, but yeah, item 8551, flip up mask. Notice what he's called it though. Let's go off again. Look at this. Why the hell is he calling it that? This is nothing to do with Fantastic Orpheism. This is nothing like a Fantastic Orpheism. At all. Nothing. Is it not on there anymore? Has he took it off? Couple other types there. You got nice happy ghost. I typed in the search Fantastic Faces GhostFace Scream. GhostFace Scream mask. Oh my god, I see they're ripping people off again. Look at this. $36. Don't pay that. I'll sell you one cheaper than that. 2019, 2020, I've got them. Manufacture dates. There you go. $500. Rear deluxe hood, fearsome faces. This is a... Let's have a look. You got some scarring on you, sir. It's a nice shape. It's a nice shape. He's got the mould scars. That is a fearsome. Deluxe fearsome. Gen 2. Oh yeah, he's got the same as what everyone else has got. The stretch marks on the hood here. It's like it's been cut from the mask and cape. Every single hooded fearsome I see has got that. Mine's still got it now. What we got on the chat? Hello, Mr. Bar's Idiot. Did he know we was talking about him? He's appeared, look. Just checking in between my mince pie coma. Yeah, I think you're right there, Carry On. He probably put Fantastic Fearsome so it appears in more searches. I can believe that, to be honest. There you go. It's the banana mouth. It's banana mouth. Look at this sumbitch. We got here. What the hell? What's that meant to be a picture of? T-stamp. It's just got the impression of a banana mouth because of the way it's been stored and the shape it's gone. Looks like a HN at one angle, that does. Is that... Have we got an incorrect listing here? Oh dear. Oh dear. It's listed this as... Oh my god. It's a HN... You're using images from my site. You're using images from my site, you cheeky little shit. You fucking cheeky bastard. Who's this? Who's this? I want a name. The KVN. Right, that's it. Contact me, you son bitch. Grand Blanc, Michigan, United States. Have we got any credit here? We got any credit here? You cheeky bastard. With the alternate HN stamp. iMesh needs to be glued on one of them. You cheeky bastard. That's a report. That's a report, that is. Oh, they are so expensive. Yeah, they are so expensive. I finally just purchased a mint spider tag. Oh, you're lucky. I've got one, but yeah, I'd love to have another. Burt Bench, I only sell some Star Wars holsters. Okay. I'm just checking while I'm here, that's all. I don't mean to keep you all... Oh my god, what the hell? What are you doing with this goddamn pricing, you arsehole? So this is a good example for you. Anyone watching the stream still? We've still got some viewers. Yeah, we've still got some viewers. So there you go. What does that tag tell you? What does these experienced collectors know about this tag? Number 1, ASIS. Number 2, it's a darker gradient, which doesn't really mean anything. It's just the purpley one rather than the pinky one. Number 3, you've got the symmetrical mass there. Although, let me check. I'm just looking at my own tags. That one, that one, that one. Yeah. You got the adjusted later ASIS tag version there. So that's... I mean, MKs were later ASIS anyway. That's when they came out. S9206, S being the Scream, and then 9206 is just the original line it was in. iMesh looks all good condition, and a beautiful nice MK on the stamp there. $300, too much, too much. This is the same goddamn seller. This is the same seller. What's he doing, selling up? Well, well, well. Let's have a look at this. I like to try and advise people that listen to these streams, so this is my advice as a fan, not as an owner of a website. Oh, because you got a website don't mean shit. I'm a fan. $300, overpriced. Reshoot tagged TD GhostFace. Is this an older one? This is an older one because he's not got his shoulder cut off, and I'm guessing it is a glow type, not just because of the yellow star, but because of the colouring of the mask. So this is one of the very older flexible masks as well. TD stamp. TD will be under the actual shroud. 88490, yeah, that's right. Original tag. Yeah, okay. Overpriced. Overpriced. 345, you're looking more 220. If that. 200. Metallic mask. EU stamp, rare. That's probably going to be 2011 or 2012. What you got on there, mate? That is a 2011. EU stamp. And he's not took too many good pictures either, sadly. But yeah, EU stamp, classic style there. Mould used after the first versions of metallics, which were MK stamps. Holy Jesus. Crimson red metallic, just a red metallic. Just a red metallic. $120. That's actually reasonable. That's reasonable. I give him some credit. Whoever this is, that's reasonable. This one we've looked at. Tagged red metallic, 300. Too much. It's a metallic mask. It's not a fucking gold one. Too much money. Too much money. Good condition. Nice paint. What's that? 2011. Last time the red metallics were made, in mass at least, was 2012. A couple were done in 2013, one of which I've got, but yeah. $300 tagged, rip off. 200, 250 max, and that's if you're struggling. And that's all he's got, okay. Alright. Let's get back to normal, because I didn't plan to do that, but I just wondered if the other one that was mentioned that was on there still. I don't know if it's a private listing or anything. Is it still on there, Carrie-Ann? Is Carrie-Ann still here, I hope? The one that we talked about, oh, what was it? Was it a tag pink? Was it still on there? Let's have a look. eBay never ceases to amaze me, it doesn't me. Speaking of, I need a tagged MK if anybody has one. I don't know if I've got one, you know, either. I haven't got one. $300, insane people. They are. The purple one, old school. Yeah, not an MK, but Easter Unlimited, same tag. $300. Yeah, see, $300. It's too much. It's too much. But yeah, postage. Always think of your postage as well. Let's go back to this a sec. Hang on a minute. Let's go back again. Back again. Oh yeah. I swear I saw something else. Was there this? See this, I'll give you a good example here of what fools people sometimes. So this particular picture, somebody will look at this and almost straight away they'll say, oh, it's a fantastic. Why is it a fantastic? Because of the warped, weird shape of the eyes. That's what they think. Oh, it's a fantastic. Is that fantastic? And someone will send a picture to the website or an email or Facebook, say, oh, Tim, is this fantastic? I'm like, no, why would you think that? All it is a deformed mask that needs a lot of hairdryer. And there you go, there's your answer. It's an EU stamp. That's all it is. The bluing, I don't know what the bluing is, that's weird. Eye mesh is good. Picture's shitty, but it's still got some glow on it. But, yeah, looking at that, the eyeliner's really thin, so that's more ASIS EU stamp rather than the later black and red tag EU stamp. Eyeliner's thinner. Scary movie Smiley. What's the price on that? $7. See, that's more like $49. Oh shit, I'm looking at this one. $49. Why is that $49? It's a fucking bib style, for God's sake. That's a rip-off. Ah, there you go, Carrie-Ann. You want to play $300? I really do wonder about some people sometimes. MKs have been the lowest priced mass alongside with T-stamps for a long time. And all of a sudden, people are bumping them up. Look at that. He's even got the nerve to leave the original price on and then still ask for the money he's asking. Good mask. Nice mask. Original tag. Ooh, original barbs as well. That's not a retag. Unless he's very clever, that is not a retag. Different seller. What you got listed as here? Oh my good God. Why? Fun World Div GhostFace Screen Mask. That's trying to take you off the description straight away. Condition is new but has been in storage. Cardboard shows wear. Tried to get close-up creases. Other than some dust, I do not see any problems with this item. It's a good mask, but Fun World Div should not be part of that description. That's trying to mislead people with regards to stamp. Has he got a mask? Has he got a chin stamp on it? See, there's no chin stamp is displayed there. No chin stamp, so he's misleading a little bit there. Oh my good God. Are you having a laugh? Okay. I'm just going to look at this and I'm going to turn the browser off, I think. Got to leave you in peace. Plus to get something like that. Yeah, UK cost of shipping's going to be daft. $300, what did I miss? Hello, Spangle Noodle. Banana Mouth is an MK. No, Banana Mouse can be a couple of the MKs, and also an alternate Funworld div stamp mask, which is a massive image on the mask page. I can show you, and also some of the HNs. I just nickname them Banana Mouse because they do look like it in some respects. I feel they bumped them up because newer hobbyists see MK and think it's an RDS. Yeah, this is the problem, Star Munch. This is the problem. This one here, this is just taking the piss. Buy it now for $274.97. That's what I think of your price, mate. But this is not worth it. You got EU stamp here, fluorescent orange, without a tag. $150 max. That's my opinion. Labels genuine, shroud is polyester. Yeah, it's a standard EU, just orange, no tag. Yeah, $150 I give him. 140 probably, try and bargain with him. But 274 plus you got shipping, so I'd probably knock him down to 120 if I could. But you know, orange rear vintage scream stamp GhostFace mask 9207. Now 9207 is the item number for fluorescent masks, whether it be early 90s, whether it be the recent re-release in 2019 and 20. 9207 is always the number for the fluorescents. But this, if this was Gen 1 or 2 fantastic, he's got a good price there. It's not, it's an EU stamp. It's unreasonable. Unreasonable. Asking way too much. Oh my good God. Oh, yeah, then again. This is what Carrie-Anne's got coming. Obviously not this mask, I'm guessing. This is your spider tag T-stamp. Basically, it's just a T-stamp mask on a very special tag. There it is. Spider tag. The hen's teeth of T-stamp masks are cryptic gauze and these. The mask itself on this particular one is just a T-stamp mask. But this particular tag, yeah, not so easy to find now. And it's even got the tag still inside, same as mine. What the store added in there. Yeah, that's the same one. T-stamp 9206S, sometimes S9206, most of the time 9206S with many masks. T-stamp. He definitely needs some hairdryer and Target Corporation on the back. Yep, 2000. Yeah, good mask. It's just overpriced. 140, 150 for that. He's not bad actually. He's not bad. He ain't too bad. That's a weird one. One of the costume masks. It was just this one that made me think before I turn it off. What the hell has somebody done with this? Jesus, man. They've tried to base it off a KMB, and obviously this is custom. Jesus Christ, look at that. Ah. Let's show Jamil what I was talking about. Scroll up. Is it this one? Oh yeah, where is it? I'm on my own site, I can't find a damn image. Oh God. I wanted to show Jamil on the chat this other one. It's like another banana mouth, which is an alternate Fun World div stamp. There he is. That's the chat. There you go, Jamil. This is one of the very stranger masks in the earlier lines of GhostFace with regards to the vintage side of things. Number one, it's an ASIS. Number two, it's a later ASIS because it's got the symmetrical mask on the image. Number three is a confusing thing. It's not a HN stamp mask, which it definitely looks like. It is not an RDS lookalike, which it also looks like. It is an ASIS, as it says, Fun World Div Stamp Chin. Why these exist is a mystery. But at the same time, this is now another collector's item. Alternate Fun World Div Mask, basically, this is called, because it's not a fantastic and it's not a fearsome. And it's not a Gen 1 and it's not a Gen 2 if you want to get technical on it. As it says in the yellow text, often mistaken for MK mass or RDS type. Also similar to some HNs, which is, again, strange. It's similar to two different modes. Let's have a look. But yeah, so banana mouth is an MK. So yeah, in some respects, Jamil, a banana mouth can look like an MK. You're getting the gist of it, I give you that. You're getting the gist of it. It's really a minefield of complexity. It is. It's actually a fact, that is. I paid $25 more for a mint tagged one of those. Jesus. Was that with regards to the spider tag, Carrion? I'm guessing it was. Those prices are downright predatory. Yes. Love my cryptic gauze. Need a spider tag. Really? Yeah, I need a cryptic gauze, actually. It really seems an exploited hobby. Most I spent so far on an item was £75. The purple tag ASIS. Jesus Christ. I sold one for £40 the other day. And that was the last one I was selling as well, so don't say, oh, have you got any more, because I haven't. Gen 3 then. Yeah, don't even go there. Don't even go there with fucking Gen 3, seriously. Honestly. But yeah, this is the, on the screen there, alternate Fun World Div stamp. That's what I personally call it, because it is. But it is confusing, yes. Oh, in regards to the orange EU. Yeah, sorry, Cavian. Yeah. That's a good mask as well. That's a good mask that you got, that orange one. Plus it's tagged. GhostFace main. There you go. Aye, so there you go. Little bit of I'm knocking everything. Little bit of moaning with regards to eBay there. But eBay, you just got to be careful. Amounts of people that send messages or images to the website and ask me questions, and I think, fine, it's good that you're doing it. But some of the listings are very, trying to deceive you. Like that one with the Fun World Div starting off his mask description. It shouldn't even be there. It's nothing to do with that mask. It's Fun World Division. It's Easter Unlimited, yes. But Fun World Div in the collector's world means Fantastic or Fearsome or Gen 1 or Gen 2. And anyone that sees Fun World Div in the description is going to be saying, what is it then? The ones that don't know so much. So, yeah. But some people take the piss sometimes. Yeah, they do. Like, if I was to sell, like, one of these, I let one of these go recently, yeah. One of these went out the door recently. Later ASIS because of the symmetrical chat. But it still stinks of vanilla. Telltale sign of a genuine ASIS is the label's always on the outside. Oh yeah, still Pongs. This particular one I've got my sticker on the top there, but that's because it's stained. But yeah, one of these I let go recently. Didn't want to piss off the fan, didn't want to take the piss. 40 quid. 40 quid. No messing about. No ripping people off. And this little swine. This is what was on one of those listings. The tag fearsome. Deluxe hooded fearsome. Deluxe fearsome, whatever you want to call it. Gen 2. And these always have the same marks like on that chap's image. See, like the stretch, the splits in the fabric there, where it's been snipperooed. And this is replica tag, of course. This is Ryan Hill's work, this tag. It's thinner, it's more bendier tag, but it's good. I like it. It holds the mask in place, that's what I want it for. It looks the part. And yeah, you will see these listed online as either deluxe Gen 2s, deluxe fearsomes, hooded Gen 2s, whatever you want to call it. These can appear under different names. But the git with these is this particular style of mask, and particularly the shroud with this pointed hoodie at the bottom. These do come with EU stamp masks inside of them as well, not just the Fun World Div later fearsomes or Gen 2s. So these are out there, and there's two styles of them with regards to the mask inside the shroud. But yeah, this one I've had quite a while now. And this is more special because of who signed it again. This has been to Fun World once or twice. Alan and Stanley have signed it, and RJ signed it, if I remember correct. I think they have. Yeah, there you go. RJ signed at the top, which is weird for him because he normally signs near the mouth. And then you've got Alan here, and then Stanley on the inside of the mouth. And obviously you're not going to get Stanley's signature anymore. because 2020's kept up the reputation of being a shit, and it took Stanley from us in August. But yes, Stanley and Alan Geller, and then RJ in the top there. I don't know. It's good that it's signed by him, but I'd always, if I had the chance, that you could just teleport to Fun World with permission or something. Of course, it's not going to happen, but if I could have just seen the reaction of him looking at this mask, saying, "Oh, this is an old one. Oh, yeah, vintage. What did they say when they see this? Oh my God, that's an old one. Oh, what's this one? RJ, remind me." Or if they ask me, "What's this type then? When did we do these? How much do they know? I'd love to see the reaction when they signed it, especially Stanley as well. But yeah, I had a picture from RJ not too long ago. "Do you know what mask this is?" I was like, "Yeah, I know what that mask is," and I told him what mask it was. I'm not going to say what it was because of privacy. Yeah, some fan had sent in a mask, particular type, and I said, "RJ, yeah, that's a so-and-so." And he goes, "Wow, you're good." I was like, "All right." I said, "Do you know what it is then?" "Of course I do." And he actually described particular features of the mask it was. I was like, "Yeah." I said, "You know what? These people that say you don't know the Fantastic from an ultralight, they're full of shit, RJ, because they are. He does know." RJ's learnt stuff over time as well. But yeah, what you got here? But it's very interesting to collect them because they are so obscure, so much confusion almost. I guess they were never meant to be analysed, just kids' Halloween's masks. It is true, Jamil, it is true. I mean, this is the thing that I say with Stanley and Alan, even RJ, if they'd have seen this when I sent it in, what was their reaction, They just, I know Alan Geller more so, just sees these as GhostFace masks, it's simple as that. He doesn't understand the collector side of it as much as what RJ does. And he doesn't see the fascination with regards to the types and the descriptions and the variances. He just sees a Ghostface mask. And I remember ages ago, a couple of years definitely, I used to get masks lined up against each other, like Fantastic Fearsome, SIS, Black and Red, HHN, Ultra White, I think it was, EU stamp, all in a row. So this display row of masks showed the differences through time as Ghostface had changed, because Alan said something like, "I don't think the mass has changed much. What's the differences?" And I did this picture for RJ. He says, "Oh, show him this." And I think RJ shown it him. I don't know what the reaction was. But, you could tell over time how the mask had changed. And you could see the differences, the shapes, the moulds, the eyes, the noses, etc. Banana mouth, normal mouth, fearsome mouth. Those hooded ones are class. Yeah, the hooded one's always nice. Very hard to find now. They're out there, as you can see on eBay. There's one there, but yeah. At least your products are genuine. They always will be. Don't know fake shit here. I got sent some fake crap once. You know what I did with it? I lobbed it in the pond. I even took a picture of it. And I put something on Facebook saying, "You send me fake shit, this is where it's going." Even the frogs are looking at it like, "This crap." I'm going to need you to just box up everything and send it my way. No. I'll tell you what, Carrie, you get on a plane and come over here and you can have a tour of this little box room with some masks. And you can see them, feel them, and hold them in your hands. But they're not going anywhere. Like the silver metallic. You can have a look at silver metallics. Then you can box yours up and send it to me, says Melinda. Yeah. See, I don't know. I was looking at a mask earlier, actually. One of the rarer ones. And I don't think any eagle-eyed viewers have noticed either, but you can't really notice. But yeah, the HHN has now gone out of the display case, and I've got the tag Fantastic in there because I'm sick of it being boxed up. Sick of it being boxed. I did show these last week. If there's anyone that wasn't here last week, then these are something you don't see every day. The Fun World ties. They seem to have them made yearly when they have the Expo show, which is not happening this year or next month. Obviously, this is 2015 Fun World's tie. New Orleans, because that's where it normally happens. This is your 2017. I think Carrie Ann may have missed this last week because she had to tend to her son. I think she may have missed it, I don't know. This is 2016, New Orleans. Fun World everywhere, look. I think this was your 2014 of something they. This is a new item out at the time. This special makeup and this kit you could get to make your face look like that, like you had a zip to undo all your skin. Yeah, it was horrible. 50 years of Fun World. Fun World is a division of Eastern Limited, 63 to 2013. And then, of course, yeah, the hen's teeth of GhostFace when it comes to clothing items is the tie. 2,000 made only. Yeah, as I explained last week, I did wear that to a funeral once. No shit. I did. And yeah, not one person questioned me either. You get them off eBay, Jamil. I got like 500 bags. It's quite worrying because I put masks in bags that I send masks out to people. Put them in bags most of the time. And I've almost run out of them now. I've got about 10 left. Just to show how many masks have gone from here. Saying that, I've got quite a few of mine in bags as well. There you go. Just before we go, we've got to let you go soon because we're boring people here. People are starting to look at the watch and look at the phone screens, I think. I won't be surprised. There you go. 2011. Damn thing, focus. Yeah. Pterodactyl teeth. Yeah, you could be about right there, to be honest. Never a bore. Yeah, I know Melinda, she doesn't get bored of it. I just get worried about the viewers sometimes. The viewers on this, the counts up and down every now and again. Not much, but every now and again it'll be like 25 viewers, 23, 20, 18. And it doesn't really worry me. On DVD, it worries the hell out of me. You want a Boise impression? Oh, no, not tonight, Marlene. I'm not in the mood, you see. Some of these Americans watching and say, what's a Boise impression? They're not going to know. What in God's name are you doing here? Ah, is this... What's this? What the hell is that? Is that my HHN out there? Oh, it's the HHN out the damn frame. I'm thinking, what the hell's that? It's not normally in there, that's all. Okay, let's put them away. I don't know why, I just wanted to show the Deluxe Metallic again. Oh, I don't know. So I don't know. So we sort of covered that what I wanted to cover this week. There's no collector this week because it's just Christmas time. The fact anyone's watching, I believe, is a miracle. So Christmas miracles do exist. So thank you for watching. But I don't know. Rodney U. Plonker. Yeah, it's amazing because he never says that in the series. You know, I used to say that as a kid. Rodney U. Plonker. He never says that in the series. He calls him Plonker here and there and refers to him as a Plonker, but he never actually says it directly to him. I was like, looks like HHN to me. Yeah, and he was bloody right as well. I'll take it and put it in a nice frame. Yeah, a HHN is departing here next month. Sad to say. In some respects, but it's just collecting dust here. It's getting in the way. But it will be in part for a good trade as well. Okay, just checking what we got here. Resurrection mask is in the other box. Okay. I don't know. Dipstick, that's right, Pirate Pete. Yeah, I don't know. People have not got any questions on masks, questions on measurements, questions on pricing, questions on masks you want to see that may have been on the stream before. What have we been going? 1 hour 43. Bear in mind I probably start the stream 5 or 6 minutes before to make sure I can get Everything working right? I don't know. No one want to look at any masks before I go? I don't want to bore you for much longer. There's not a lot to talk about tonight. When Dylan comes on next week, as long as he does come on, I think he will. Dylan Cloud, he's got quite a few nice vintage masks, particularly the fluorescents. And I think there's pictures of his stuff on the Facebook groups. All the earlier sets, like the green, pink and orange. We still have a year before the secret masks. Yeah. Did they produce Polyshroud Gen 1s? Yes, but not many. Yes. They have been found among collectors. How many, I do not know when it comes to what was produced. But yes, they have been found. When people do find them, they always think it's an altered mask or somebody's been messing with it. Although if you look at the stitching on many of the pictures I've seen at least, they are genuine. Also the same with fearsomes. The odd fearsomes, like I've got a fearsome just up here behind the hooded one. Poly shroud, but it's perfectly normal. Although a lot of fearsomes did come with a cotton shroud or what they call the t-shirt material. Scandalous. Yeah, well, I don't know, Melinda. It's just, yeah, no. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. There were differences in just about every bloody type, you know. I mean, you think of the reshoot masks. Jesus, they were around from mid-90s up until 2013. That was one of the longest running masks. The amount of types they come in, you know, deluxe, poly, mask and cape. Bloody hell. Everyone loves watching the live streams. Rob Weaver. They do when it's the GhostFace in the collection talk. The DVD, not so much, which is a bit of a pisser, really, because that's a game a lot of people watch. You just don't watch it via my channel. Probably because I moan a lot. But yeah, to get the average viewers up on Twitch is not an easy feat, I can tell you that. Not an easy feat. We're going to fantastic Visage de Phantom, white sparkle metallic. Let's have a look at these. So this is, I don't know, give you a little something before we go, I suppose. But this has always been a favourite. This was the first ever white fantastic I ever owned, and I had to trade this mask to get it. So these masks being together is like a miracle on its own. So yeah. The first time I ever saw a fantastic for sale that was a reasonable price, about 2014 or 15 I think, was this. This was on ebay.com. This was about $180, $190 with postage, I think. Obviously no tag on it because it's a fake tag. But cotton shroud, t-shirt material, whatever they call it. Yes, the streamers do roll up over time. Some stay completely flat, depends who's had them, who's stored them, etc. And yeah, you can't see it, I don't think. No, you're just going to blind it. It's aren't you, mate? You're going to blind it, so to speak. But yeah, exactly what Douglas had last week, except he's had a real tag on. Yeah, signed inside. I think it says GhostFace Forever. RJ signed it and put that. Yeah, there you go. GhostFace Forever. RJ Torbert. Yeah, fake tag. Yeah. Just bendy. Let's have a look. I only have a costume reshoot, dying for a nice regular one. I'm trying to think what I've got, you know, Melinda. I had a 2013. Possibly spare, I'm not sure, I'd have to look for you. Tag 2013 as well. 2013 reshoots just didn't seem to appear in the USA, but they did in the UK, which was very strange because it's normally vice versa. But yeah, and this was a good trade off Ryan Hills, who I hope to get on the stream soon. Gen 1 fantastic green. I've never looked at this, you know, in detail. Has it got the... Oh yeah, it's got the marks that was on about to Douglas last week. You remember it said it's got these marks on the top of the mask and the temple, almost to symbolise where the streamer should start with the stitching, where they should separate. I think that's what it is, you know. But again, fake tag. When you look at the fakes, I mean, there's different. Look at the letters on this one, then look at the letters on this one. The letters are thinner. So I've done this on purpose, just in case they ever got nicked. Some dumbass thought these tags were real. This difference is immediately noticeable. Yeah. Let's have a look. The most recent 2020 masks definitely seem cheaper compared to the originals. Sadly. I have some money that's burning a hole in my pocket. I need to get some more masks from you. Not got a lot now. That's a sad thing. I miss the days when Gen 1s were reasonable price. That's cute, yeah. But yeah, this was literally trade for trade. It was the pink one down here for this, and then we sorted each other's postage out. I paid his, he paid mine. And yeah, he didn't want to get rid of it because this is one of the flimsier, bendier ones rather than some of the sturdy ones. Like this is a flimsy, bendy green, as you can easily see. Yeah, this chap is a bit more stiff and a bit more sturdy. I don't know. It's just holy shit. Kitty's in here. It's Dewey. Choo-choo! Whisk Junior. Oh, little Whisk. And you come say hello. You come on stream again. You know, people are watching you. Go, Dew paw. Dew paw. Shape paw. And this paw. This one. Shape paw. Go on then, Dew, lie down. Oh, Kitty. Kitty! Whisk Junior. Aye. Whisk Junior. There she is. Madam. She had a dad. She had a dad that looked exactly like her, markings-wise. Obviously, he was a bit bigger. But yeah, this is the remaining Whisk Kitty. So she's called Whisk Junior, or Whisk Charlotte Junior. And Daddy was called Whiskey Rolly Woo. Woo is W-O-O, like a surname for the cat. Woo. Mr. Woo. That's Miss Woo. But yeah, Whiskey Rolly, we lost him of cancer last year, December the 15th, 2019. Not good. And then she had a brother that looked like UK cat adverts, Jess. Jess from Postman Pat and Felix cat adverts. He looked like Jess and Felix rolled into one, so he was called Jess Felix Woo. We lost him in July. Again, I'm not getting into details. But yeah, this madam, yeah, she's like one of the remaining parts of her dad because she acts like him a lot. But yeah, to look at her is, you know, it's a pleasure because she's got her own personality, but she's like a remaining part of Daddy. And yeah, one day in the horrible, sad future when I can't see her in the room, you know what I mean? It'll be very sad. But yeah, she's Whisk Woo Junior, this one. Proper little madam, spoilt madam, and yeah, my little madam. There's two other cats as well, the mummy and one of her sisters. But yeah, chilling like a villain. Yeah, she don't care. She don't care. As far as she knows, it's just me rabbiting onto the wall. She don't know what's going on, as in stream. But yeah. I got a question about ultra white moles, but ask it here if you want, Steve. What about ultra white moles? Totally different mold from the EU, new casting. They did 3 major ones in the factory at the time. One was a mother mold, and then used the 2 spare ones because demand got so much. Basically, what was 2 spares ended up being used constantly. I don't know what else you want to know about it, but there were changes to the EU molds, definitely compared to the EU stamp molds. But yeah, there she is, look quite happy. You alright, Jew? But her daddy, Kitty-wise, when you put a mask in front of him, he'd either hiss or just claw at it. He hated GhostFace. And I made that fact known to RJ a few times as well. I says, "Oh yeah, we don't like the mask. Why not?" I said, "I don't know. Probably because I scared him wearing it. That's why." One time, Mr. Whisk, Junior's dad, he literally shit himself when he saw the mask. I mean, literally shit himself. He was on. He used to have a flat years ago, and he was on the pillow on top of the bed. And I sprung round the corner with a mask on, and he literally shit himself. Which, yeah, I didn't mean to make him do it, you know. It just, I was like, oh, I'll have my pillow. The pillow went straight in the washing machine, and yeah, the number 2 went into the cat litter. But yeah, he literally shit himself. Does Fun World sell more Ghostface masks than like 10, 15 years ago? I don't know the facts of that, to be honest. I'm not a Fun World employee, and I'm not connected to Fun World in any way apart from contact with RJ. But I do hear that every single year, Ghostface doesn't let him down, and he always does good. Whether that means it was better than the 90s or 2000s, I've got no idea. Obviously, early 90s, they sold what they sold because it wasn't known. And yeah, of course, Scream probably boosted it quite a bit for obvious reason. I just noticed early ultrawhites looked different than current ones, so was curious if they had different molds or changed it. Not to my knowledge. I have an early one and yet one from last year, and they look different. How do they look different though? Is it not just either stored before you got them, or is it just new off the shelf? I don't know. When you think about it, I don't know. I'm trying to think now, ultrawhite wise. Main ultrawhites don't just come in the ultrawhite that you think. Other ultrawhites that you could call ultrawhites, there's one up here. Let me get it. Let me explain. Come here. In fact, we got 2 next to each other. That's perfect. That we got 2 next to each other. There you go. I could be wrong in explaining this, Steve, but I'll just give you an example here. What we got here? So here we have a July to September 2012. That must have changed because it's not normally July to September that we see on the dates. So this is a later mask of 2012. But there are sometimes confusing things with ultrawhites, 2 of which I'm going to show you now. But you'll also see quite easily why there's confusion of some ultrawhites, not all ultrawhites. Steve may have something totally different in relation here. But there we go. You need a dust, don't you, mate? You've been up there. So there you go. Standard ultrawhite 2012, this particular chap. Stampless chin, of course. You got the lines around the edge of the mouth, which is just signifies ultrawhite basically. Ultrawhites speak for themselves because they're glossy, shiny, thicker, and always got matte black paint most of the time on the eyes, mouth and nose. Also though, we have this mask. Number 1, glossy mouth. Number 2, smaller mould. Number 3, glossy nose. Eyeliner's glossy. This has got a much smoother but sort of, how can we put it, sort of softer finish to it. But when you look at these side by side, get your tag up. See, these are actually, in some respects, these are basically ultrawhite masks, but they are different molds. This one is a raised stamp EU, but some people think this is an ultrawhite. This is a standard ultrawhite, no stamp on the back of the chin. Stamp is on the inside of the mask in the top left corner. This, what are you? This one was found by Zach Vosberg, a fan that's helped me with a few things lately. This is a 2018. But the thing with this is what also the metallics came on from 2012 to 2018. This was the stamp, this was the mold they used. So you probably used to seen this with metallic paint on it. Green, blue and purple. But some people out there that are not too knowledgeable will call this an ultra white mask. Whereas this is basically the standard and probably the most commonly sold mask now. This is your standard ultra white mask. And the fact this is 2012 and the fact that's 2018 is totally irrelevant in this case. But there is sometimes confusion like this regarding these bright shiny white masks. Just in this respect, it's just two different molds on these descriptions that you're hearing on this video at least. But this is standard ultra white, which is a decent mold, but many people now say to me on emails and private messages, I love to see this type of mask of this type of mold made with the standard EU material like the old EU stamp masks, which I'd like to see if possible, but will we? I doubt if we ever will. And then yeah, this is just more known for being a metallic, but they still make this, I believe, in this glossy white mask. So somebody that's new to the hobby can come along, see one of these, get lucky, find it in whatever store it was, and say, oh look, I got an ultra white. Hello Tim, I emailed your website, is this an ultra white? No, it's not. Although all the hallmarks of an ultra white are there with regards to the finishing of it, with regards to the shine, with regards to the flexible bendiness. It's just a smaller mask. Not much smaller, but smaller mask. But I think possibly Steve may go into some more detail on a private message, but yeah, it's there's so many different variances of these goddamn masks. Whether it's 2018's mask, whether it's 2020's, whether it's 90's mask. It's like this video, it goes on and on and on with regards to the descriptions and the variances and the molds and the mouths, eyes, ears, noses. It's been a long day. So yeah, so these can always be different. These can always be different. These can always be different. And sometimes all of them can still be different on exactly the same made mask in the same material, the same mold. Perfect example for you. Where are you? There you go. Oh, one of them's falling down back there. I'll have to sort that later. So there you go then. This was made off the ultra white mold. Solid plastic, hard PU, GhostFace this is known as. Hard PU. Why they call it that, it just is. Yeah. Ultra white mold. Ultra white mold. And then you see ultra white mold made in different material. It's like a different mask. Well, it is a different mask essentially, but these are both off the same mold. This material flexes, so this is what it ends up setting as. This material doesn't flex, this is what it ends up setting as. Hard PU GhostFace is always going to have that same exact shape. Same with devil face, same with skelly face. Solid plastic masks, never going to be much differences apart from paint jobs with the skelly. And obviously devil face, sometimes the horns are closer together for whatever reason, which is still strange. This can variate all over the place. You can have some of these that look like they got fearsome eyes. Others that look like they got squintier eyes. Others that look like they got warped eyes, big eyes. One I've got in the loft, but it's not down here, obviously. Where the eyes are like totally different. You think, how the hell's that ended up like that? But yeah, it's daft how just the difference in the material can define the mask look sometimes. So this is, yeah, ultra white mold, but solid mask, symmetrical. Very sharp features to this. Mouth is precise, nose is precise, eyes are neat and tidy. Almost HHN sort of look with regards to the neatness of things. But because it's also solid plastic, big eyes, or it has the appearance of big eyes. But again, all symmetrical. This, similar either side, but not all symmetrical, as you can easily see. And obviously, yes, flexible mask. And this one's not too bad, considering it's an Ultra 2012. So a year after the start of these, this chap comes. And it's basically the same. This is basically an Asda Glow, just without the glow. In some respects. In some respects. Funny thing is, 2011, 12, 13, Asda in the UK, they never had these. They just had the glow variants instead. Never had the ultra white, non-glow, standard white, glossy, whatever you want to call them. Didn't ever have them. Just had the glow types, which a lot of people are now pining for. Some of the hen's teeth of UK mass are Asda glows now. And again, sadly, you go on eBay now, some sod's got one on there, 60, 70 quid. And you're like, really? Seriously? What else we got? Yeah, other ones there. Let's have a look. I think we're okay with this stuff. Let me just put these back up. But yeah, I don't know if that's answered your question there, Steve. I've got a feeling you're probably going to message me and say something else, which is fine. We can have a look. Okay. Okay. Let's come to an end. Let me check the chat. In fact, hang on a minute, let's have a look. There you go. Just so you know the latest. Let me look at the right camera. Just so you know the latest. Press home, let make it easier. Contact. Okay, this is my website currently, of course. Contact page. Ignore this image for the minute. So I just want to let you know what's going on with regards to people still wanting masks, because I know there's a little bit of a queue at the minute on my emails. I've answered the emails, but I know people are wanting masks. So there you go. 19s and 20s ultra whites. Not exactly in demand, but they're here if they are wanted. White GhostFace masks, same again. Not exactly people pining for them, although in recent time people have started asking for this to do experiments on. When they want to do custom things, and I want to try it on plastic masks. We've got some of these, we got some of these. These damn things, Jesus, we got loads of these. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Blue metallics, I've got 2019s. Purple and green metallics, I've got 2019s. I did order 2020s. Sadly, there were problems with them and they've been sent back to the distributor. Moving on. Pink fluorescents, okay. 19 and 20 manufacture dates, I've got some. Orange is a totally different story. No more left of the orange. 2020, 2019's gone. Sad thing is, can't get any more. Green fluorescent, 19 and 20 manufacture dates. Thankfully, you never suffered too many problems. We got them. Devil face, we got 18 manufacture, 19 and 20 manufacture. Little differences on the odd mask for whatever reason, due to the spacing of the horns, which is confusing because it's all the same damn mould. Even looking at them side by side, I'm sometimes struggling to think why the horns closer when it seems to be the same exact spacing. So I'm trying to figure that out, trust me. But we got loads of devil. Skelly face, I cannot get these now. None left, fortunately. The only ones I've got are part of my collection. I don't want to let them go, which is about 4 of them in total. From 2017, 2018. But none left to sell, sadly. Smiley spoof. None left to sell. Can't get any more. They fly out the distributor's doors like they got wings. These, for some reason, and the other two below, are now becoming incredibly sought after year by year by year. So this chap, I've got questions on it with regards to distributor. This is obviously Skelly. I said, when you get some more plastic masks in, he says, oh, January, February 2021. So I should be asking about these again, because I want some more Skelly. Smileys, yep. Stoned and What's Up, currently sold out at distributors. Don't know when they're getting them in again. So the What's Up, I've got absolutely loads of. The Smileys, the Stoned, my mistake. Stoned, a few left. Smileys have just gone. The reason being is it's not just because Smiley's popular than the other two. It's how they put them in the boxes. How they put them in the boxes? A box of scary movies, I believe, if I remember correct. you get 6 of these, a couple of them, a couple of them. Is it 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? I think it's 3 of the others, that's it. 3 smileys, 3 stones, 6 of them. Why they can't make it 4 of each, I don't know. But it, you know, it messes with your figures when you're trying to sell them a set, so I can tell you that. One thing I have to mention on this video, sadly, and I have to keep telling this to people. I don't mean it in a nasty way, but many emails keep coming in now. They've seen something on the stream, I've shown something on the stream, and what's the first question you think they're going to ask? Is it for sale? No, sadly not. As of right now, no more ASIS masks have I got for sale. The ones I've got are staying. I let one go recently, and I was reluctant to let it go, but the fan was deserving of it. Not saying that you're all nasty fans or anything, but I was only willing to let one more go, and she was struggling. Someone in the UK got it. No more black and red tag masks. I did have some spare, but now I haven't. They've gone again to fans. I've got no more Fantastics, no more fearsomes. The ones I've got I'm lucky to have, and I consider myself lucky to have. And it's not something I've ever had a lot of. All-in-one mask and cape set reshoots. I've only ever had one. I don't want to get rid of it. I've got no spare reshoots. I did say to Melinda earlier, may have a 2013, but if I remember correct, it may have a dodgy paint job, so I don't think she's going to end up wanting it. But I will be looking. No MK masks, no HNs, no N stamps, no T stamps. I've got non-spare of these damn things. The ones I've had spare of, I've sent to fans over time now. Silver chromes, I've got some spare, but they're not going anywhere because they've got problems. No costumes of any kind, because I've actually not had many costumes in my time, which you may think, well, you got a website, how can we not add many costumes? I've just simply not bought any. I've got a couple and that's it. No collector's edition deluxe masks. As I say, I don't mean it nasty, I don't mean it to be bitching at people, but all of this text seems to get ignored, and I get continuous questions. I haven't got any of them, I'm afraid. If I did have some of any of those types, it'd probably more go into a trade with someone rather than eBay. I don't like to use eBay with regards to selling, because I think there's a lot of people that have to battle for stuff. I'd rather talk to fans online and say, okay, well, I've got this, you've got that, I want this, you want that, and you know, we'll talk. Whether there's money involved in a part trade, part money, that's between me and the fan. But yeah, that's just how it is, sadly, chaps. But the GhostFace EL, for whatever reason, it just don't shift. Just don't shift. Let's have a look. Yeah, same with regards, I've just seen the chat there, same with regards to the Asda ones. I may have one Asda Glow, I've had like a 2012 one or something, but I want to use that with Douglas in a trade. I thought he had one, but he hasn't. Yeah, Dewey's still here. Let's have a look. Any GhostFace mask you just won't collect due to mould material or something? No. I'll always collect whatever's out there, what I can get that's genuine. Like the fake RDS that seems to originate from Australia and been found in Chicago or so. If I got the chance to have one, I'd probably have one. It's fake, it's bootleg, but because it's so accurate to the mould of the original, I'd just love to see one in my hands in front of me. Especially now as Carrie Ann's kindly sent me an RDS recently that was a bib style, but it's still an RDS. So I'd love to compare them, you know. And yeah, I like that bib style, it's very nice. Asda Glows and Asda All-in-Ones, my personal hen's teeth. Yes, yeah. Asda on the little label. Yeah, they do have Asda on them. Dewey, if you've already spoken about them, I'll check an old stream. But what are the ones with the gold hoods? Anniversary masks that were test reject masks. I'll send you some pics later with the two I got, but it explains why they would look different. Okay, Rob Reaver. Oh, pissed off Rob. Look, he's going. Come along. We haven't got all sodding night. What in God's name are you doing here? There you go, Rob. Just for you. I bet he's gone. D-Mec. Hello, D-Mec. It's what I'm thinking. Where's DVD? The EO masks are great. I bought a few for Christmas presents this year, but I still need one for myself. Another mask for the back burner. Yeah. Don't forget Spangle Noodle. I'm sending mass out again in the new year. So probably second week of January I'll probably start sending mass out again, because I've got people that have sent me just a simple Christmas card and it still ain't got here. And they've sent it days and days before Christmas. It's still not got here. Really? Is the post that bad? So I'm saying for definite now, second week of January, that's when I'll think about sending mass out again. And there's 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 people actually on the emails I've responded to saying, yeah, I know you want this and I know you want that, but I'm not sending any out yet. It's just a temporary ban because of the postage problems at the minute. And it's not just me that's saying that. Burt Bench, Clive in the chat who was there earlier, he's been having problems as well. And yeah. Oh, there you go, Rob. Was that okay for you? Come along. I'm trying to think of something he says in the... well, he did say some of that, but I was trying to think of some of the more recent stuff that he says. What are you doing, madam? Look at this, madam. You're stretching. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you want to see Mask? Daddy liked Mask, didn't he? Oh, you little madam. You little madam. Aren't you? What else did we have to... Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. I'm just thinking before I go. There you go. So this is what we want back. You can't see it. You can only just see it, I think, in some lights. There you go, get the light on it right. EU stamp. I got asked a question about these recently, but I can't say exactly what went on because I could end up in trouble. But there's a slight possibility 1 or 2 of these may be up for grabs in future. I'll just say that. 2017 EU stamp vanilla smell. iMesh has been re-glued by me. So if that puts you off, don't even ask. But a couple of them, as new as they were, seem to have iMesh problems, and for some reason I had to totally strip the iMesh, totally clean the inside of the mask with this stuff I use, and totally re-glue them, which is actually a good thing because the eyes are perfectly fine now. But they've also been glued, a couple of them, not all of them that I've got of these, but they've also been glued with clear glue sticks, so over time you won't get brown patches on these masks as they age. Now, like some of the older ones, you see all that brown inside, the old glue getting tacky and sticky and stains. This will never do that. So a couple of these. 2017, the hen's teeth of EU's 2017 EU stamp, vanilla smell, still tagged. Could be up for grabberoo, but sadly they've been devalued. 1, because I've done the iMesh, and 2, because of that sticker. If there's still interest, then I'll let you know on the next stream. But yeah, I'm just to check this is one of the iMesh ones. In fact, no, this particular one hasn't had the mesh done. This is standard factory mesh, factory glue. Although, in fact, no, that was okay. Let's have a look. Hang on a minute, you. Yeah. Possible spares. Possible. Capital letters, quotes. Possible. Spares. Possible. This one isn't because it's got a rip at the top. This is 2016. This is staying. 2017. 2017. 2017. All EUs, also vanilla. I did just say no black and red EU stamps. This is something else in mind. 2017. I'll just see if it's this one. There are a couple I've done the iMesh. Was it that? No, okay. Can I just have one of them, please? Just one of them. Where are you? Just want to show people that I've actually done a decent job on the eye mesh. Where the fuck is this mask? Ah, there you go. There you go. Here's one. I don't know. Can you tell much difference with that? But notice inside that mask it's white. And it's all white. Particularly around the eyes, because I've re-glued the some bitch's eyes. And it's all nice and tight. All nice and taut on the eyes. No creasing, no wrinkling because it's too loose. And you look at a standard one from the factory. Not saying the factory's done bad jobs, but they just use a different glue with. There's a bit of colour there you can see. So over time, unless I rip the eyes out and re-glue it, over time this will start getting brown stains, which is not good. So we may have to do another spin the wheel giveaway or something. But a couple of these EU 2017 hen's teeth, as I will call them, could be up for grabbaroo. But not that one. And this actually had to be sellotaped because somebody had cut the barcode off yet kept it with the tag. And this was one of the original masks found recently by a fan called Twan. T-W-A-N. Twan Legentes, I think his name is. He went on Facebook groups and said, look what I've got. I've got about 10 or 15 of these. And he sold some to some fans. This was one of them. Hence the sticker on the top because it was out the shop. But yeah, for some reason, they cut out a barcode and I'd sellotaped it back on because I want it to stay where it belongs with the tag. But beautiful mask. Stinks of vanilla. Stinks of vanilla. Don't you? Okay. Let's have a look. I'd love one. I'm interested. £100. Mail me about them. I had a screen for a mask, but I've lost it in a club when pissed as a newt. I love the description. Pissed as a newt. You lost one in a club. Oh my god. This is why I don't drink, you see. Nice job. Ah, cheers, Rob. Cheers, Rob. Yeah. The re-gluing is time consuming because cleaning the old glue off is a sod. You actually have to use car products. I use car product Auto Glim Tar. It used to be called Tar and Glue Remover. Now they've shortened it down for some reason. It's just called Auto Glim Tar Remover. And I got 3 bottles of them at once. I probably used half a bottle on one night doing 4 masks of the eye mesh. But yeah, I don't mind the re-glued mesh or the sticker. Yeah. I do hope we get masks like the one in the movie this 2021. Yeah, I don't know what's coming in. I know one fact about something that's coming with regards to a mask, but I can't say shit about it. That one fact will be doing... it will be liked as well. It will be liked, what RJ told me. I did speak to RJ the other day as well. I said, RJ, any chance for a call before Christmas sets in? I think it was Saturday, Sunday, last weekend. And he just sent a simple response back saying yes, and that was it. I said, okay. But he didn't say when. And then, I think it was Tuesday just gone, he rang. I was like, uh-oh. And he was singing Elvis again. And I started asking him questions about many things. EU stamps for once were not mentioned, but I did ask about this, that, and the other. And I continue to ask about the tweet that he put up there, putting it's quite a mask, but what a task. And he didn't tell me anything, sadly. But there was other questions answered. I was like, okay, thank you. But yeah, one fact I did learn about something else with regards to the new film and merchandise. I was like, ooh, very nice. But that's all I can say. It was a Halloween party and it was too warm. Yeah, I can understand that. I've ran about in GhostFace masks for years and it gets very, very hot in those masks. And that's with the old EU stamps as well. Can you confirm that they will use a Screen 1 garage scene, Gen 1 in Screen 5? I can't, but Kevin Williamson can. Yeah, Truth Revolution. Kevin confirmed it. The biggest question is how they're using it. Will it be used in reference of the killer, Or will it be used in some sort of old evidence file of Woodsboro in the police station or something? You know, that's what I'm thinking. You think they'd have kept some evidence back years ago and they're looking back at the case for some reason? The only thing I start thinking like that is because Stu's house is involved. Or, and I say or, could it be that somebody's rummaging around in Stu's old house and they come across it in a bag or something? I could make sense, that's an idea. But yeah, ever since I saw Kevin go online and confirm this was the same mask from Tatum's death, you know, and it was from all those years ago, I thought, could it be in some sort of evidence bag in a police file somewhere? And for whatever reason, they're revisiting it in the fifth film. Or yeah, could it be, as we just said, could it be somebody's just moved into Stu's house, they're rooting about and they find it under a floorboard or something? Could be good, interesting concept, to be honest, that. Yeah, you got me thinking about that now, to be honest. Shit, imagine if that was true. Bloody, somebody's moved into Stu's house and the oh look, floorboard's loose. What the hell's this? There's a mask underneath here in a bag or a box or something. Jesus, that'd be good, that would. Hope candles and wall plaques are in your questions to RJ. No, no need. No need. Why have I got to ask him about them? We already asked him on the stream. I think he emphasised on the stream, not directly, but they were more sort of 90s era and just what they were doing at that time. Whereas regards to more recent merchandise, it's figures, isn't it? Figures, look at Sideshow Collectibles. You got that 1/6 figure coming. $220 odd, whatever it is. Whatever, 250, I don't know. Yet, that's the 1/6 scale Ghostface. They're now doing a 1/3 scale Ghostface. Jesus, that's going to be massive. NECA figures, Toonie Terrors, Ultimate figure. The other ones that they released with the different heads and the, you know, the items that come with them. But yeah, candles and wall plaques, I hate to say, and it's not confirmed, I'm not saying, oh, RJ said this or that, because he hasn't. But I'd hate to say, but I think it's more than likely we're not going to see much of them in future. Which is a shame, because they were damn good things. And they were sort of part of what made Ghostface and Scream and the merchandise, you know, all merged together as one and be wanted items now, you know, collector's items. Loving the cap. Yeah, I did get another one for Christmas as well. I don't mind Back to the Future. I like Back to the Future. I always will. All the films, especially DeLorean. But I'm like, why have they gone with blue on this? I don't like the blue on it. I prefer it if they just kept it like the logo like that. But I think they've overkilled it on the blue. So yeah, talking of hats. I'll wear it. I'll probably have it on next stream or something. But yeah, this. Well, that's a good point. Now, just for comparison's sake, look at this. Look at the black against my hat I'm wearing. This is how these get when the sun gets to them over time. I don't know why. They almost go like an orangey rusty colour, and this is how they started. Same black as that. So I need a new Alfreda Zane hat. Okay. Right, anyway. Can't wait to see what they come out with for the retail to go along with the new movie. Yeah. The one item I had a word about, very interesting. I don't know all the facts about it though. I know one thing about one item. I'm like, well, is it this? Is it that? And I didn't get an answer. But yeah. I'd cringe so hard if they pulled it out and start a flashback. Hope it's done tasteful. Wasn't overly thrilled on the film Ready or Not. It was just okay. Oh, you watched Ready or Not? I was going to give it a chance, you know, just to see how these directors work, so to speak. But I've not got round to watching Ready or Not yet. I got a battered pair of screen candles there just before Christmas. Love the old purple packing on that stuff. Yeah, tell me about it. It's that's when everyone loved it. Looks great. Yeah. It's aged. This is only a couple of years old. This is my second one of these hats. The other one went the same way. I got boot polish and soaked the other one in boot polish, and it made the hat go all stiff, so I couldn't wear it. And if I'd have made it go loose again by continuing to wear it, I ended up getting black all around my forehead, and plus it was seeping onto the top of my head. So the boot polish was like a temporary solution to make it look a bit newer and not as worn out. So we got another hat, and then this one's gone the same over time. What was we going to do? What did we miss? What did we miss? Oh no, I think we've got rid of him now. What was this? The only other thing that recently came up, if anyone wasn't here on the last stream, I did show these last week, and this was in thanks to somebody that watched a stream called Josie. And these popped up recently. £6. Yeah, £6. 06. £6. Yeah, £3. New old stock, absolutely mint condition. Found them week before last week, but I didn't find them personally. Another fan said, have a look at this site, they won't ship to me. I didn't know she was in the US, but I found out later she was. She's found more of these, in fact these I think, but not more of these. But yeah, from a website in France. Yeah. The only thing with these is they don't smell of vanilla. But yeah, safety light, and the bulb is actually in the top there. And I think the mask just slides up and it just lights up the eyes and the mask. I think it does. What's it say? Flashing safety light is a super treat for any little ghost or goblin. Press the button to see stalker face light up. Oh, okay. Or slide face down to make it flash. Features breakaway neck cord and belt clip for comfort and safety. Requires 2 AA batteries sold separately. So if it requires 2 batteries sold separately, how the hell can you press the face to test it? There's no batteries in it. Did I read that wrong? And yeah, this little swine. Add a flash of slash to dressing up. Yeah, $2.99. $2.99 that. I think this is either $5 or $6.99. This, but under a tenner, you know, you can't go wrong with this. I thought the cat was moving in. And I got 2 of each of them. And I'm keeping Josie in mind if she can't find the pin on, because she basically told me where to find them, and I just bought 2 of each. I went to get some more with her in mind of sending her a couple, and they'd all gone. So I don't know if I had the old, you know, all of the stock that they had, or if somebody brought more after me. Right then. It wasn't bad by any means, but it wasn't overly great, just didn't resonate much. Yeah. Those are nice, that's a cool find. There's something about that purple background that's so nostalgic. Yeah, it is. The ASIS branding is some of the most favourite branding out of the GhostFace merchandise ever done. Even including fantastic tags and fearsome tags. I mean, fearsome tags started it, didn't it? With the purple and black. But yeah, I don't know. I think, I bet she's gone now, hasn't she? Beth wanted to ask about the gold mask. Somebody said recently I'd keep them there to show off. I don't keep them there to show off, I promise you. I don't want them in boxes. I don't like having them out because this is a this is a south-facing bedroom, box room, and the sun comes in. So every time I go out of this room at night and go to bed, I have to make sure the blinds are pulled fully closed, because if the sun comes in and fucks all this lot up, it's not good. But yeah. Oh, there you go, Beth. Did you want something about the gold mask, Beth? I can't remember what you wanted now. Before we get going. But yeah, these were experimental tested rejects, basically, Beth. So this is what I was talking with regards to Steve Garula earlier. This is the same mould that sometimes someone might say, oh, is this an ultralight? I almost call it like a white metallic, but it's the same mould as this. This is the white sparkle metallic. This is reject mask, but this came from Australia and eBay. But these moulds are the same, although the eyes look a bit different on this. Ray Stamp EU mould. But yeah, just for Beth then, just to finish off. Jesus, mate, you've got some dust on you. Where's that gone, Jew? What are you doing with that brush? Oh, here it is. God, I've only been sat over there, for God's sake. Then again, ceiling fan doesn't help, but it gets hot in here. Okay. I enjoy learning about the mass. Yeah. These were just tester experimental little swines. RJ, I'm sure you've heard me mention him before, Beth. RJ is man in charge of GhostFace, but he's also got more of a job to do. It's not just GhostFace he looks after. His title is Director of Licensing. So GhostFace is just one of the licenses he mainly concentrates on. GhostFace just takes up more of his time. In 2013, it was the 50th anniversary of Funworld as a company. So 1963 to 2013, 50 years. RJ said, since it's 50 years, I want something gold to test. I'm going to put a white mask and a gold hood, see how it looks. Did whatever he did. Factory, contacts, emails, I don't know what it was, calls. Gold mask, gold hood, white mask. He looked at it, didn't like it. So he then does another one. Gold hood, flesh colour mask or rose coloured mask. Didn't like it. One of one, one of one. Only mask in the world like this that's Funworld made. Another one with the flesh colour mask, one of one, only mask Funworld made. He then did 9 of those sumbitches, the gold on gold. Why 9? I do not know. I do not know. It's an odd number, to be honest. Well, it is an odd number anyway. But, yeah. So there you go then, Beth. So yeah, it did the white one, gold hood. Oh, no. Didn't look like I thought it looked like, don't like it. They did this one. Just to do a tester with regards to the colouring of this mask. This is what he called the flesh colour mask. And he also later referred to it more later down the road, recent year. He started calling this like a rose colour mask. Doesn't really show in this light, to be honest. Even worse when you put that on. Okay. So, one of one. One of one. RJ being RJ, then says, oh, let's do a gold on gold. That's what it ended up like. Originally did 5, and then for some unknown reason, did another 4. I believe 4 or 5 were available at what they call the Texas Frightmare Weekend, which was ran in May of 2015. It's a yearly thing, but 2015, this is when some of these appeared. People had won them in a raffle. Fans that do know these now know damn well these are extremely rare, and I've never seen any of these pop up on eBay or any auction sites that I've ever known of. No Facebook groups, no nothing. Anyone that's got these knows what they are, keeps them. I know one other fan personally that's got one. The others I don't know where they are. Fans have got them, but I don't know who they are. Not that it matters. 1 of 9. So this one, out of all of these goldies, this is the one you got more of a chance of getting. Because there's 9 of the some bitches, rather than the others that are 1 of 1. And obviously, that's what makes them rare. But yeah, mainly done as tester masks only. Testing, see what they look like, chuck them to the side in the office. It's as simple as that. Test masks. I mean, any GhostFace fan that got opportunity to go in the office and see them, you'd be pining for them, wouldn't you? When I went to the office in 2013, that thing was not displayed anywhere. It was just in a box. He reached down under his desk somewhere, pulled it out of the box, and I think he said something along the lines of, I know you've never seen one of these before. And of course I look over and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've never seen one of them before. Mainly because it was 1 of 1. But yeah, there's someone said recently, why do you always have them there? You're just showing off, aren't you? Like, no. They're simply there, 1, because I want a decent GhostFace screamish backdrop for the stream, and 2, I'm sick of seeing them in boxes. Same with this chap here. Oh, and in the far corner, behind the gold on gold. Tag fantastic. I'm sick and tired of seeing that mask in a bag, crushed in a box. I've not hair dried it yet, but it's in the box frame now. Took the HHN out. But yeah, somebody had a go lately. Oh, you're just showing off. Just showing off. What am I meant to do with the fucking thing? Huh? Leave it in a dark place all its life. Something special that was made and gifted to me. What do you want me to do? Why not have it in the back of a stream, what people seem to regularly watch for some reason? And, you know, I promise you, I'm not showing off. I promise. I don't like people that show off. Not like that. It's just in the background, that's all it is. Same with some of these. Many of these masks. People have got these masks. I'm not the only one. People, yeah, they struggle for fantastics, but they've got them. They struggle for fearsomes, but they've got them. You know, sometimes I'm like, are you serious? You know. Should I just have these in the background and be done with it? It seems I've got so many of them. And this is one I've dug out of a box recently for a chap that asked for them. Was it Spangle Noodle? Was it you that asked for this Spangle Noodle? Or was it someone else? Rob Reaver. Sorry, mate, we're going on a bit, aren't we? We're going on a bit. But yeah, I dug this out of the loft recently because someone who wants one. I think it's Spangle Noodle. No, you got to get it right anyway, Rob. I watched the episode the other night, one of the more recent episodes, or the last ones that they did. Was it Boise and Marlene? Come along, Marlene. Let's go home and ignore each other. Oh, yeah. Oh, Beth Simpson, yeah. Hang on, I've missed some of this. So Beth, you now know about the gold mess. Thank you for sharing them. Will you be okay DVD tonight? Maybe, yeah. Can somebody convince RJ to re-release the Gen 1? I know numerous people have offered their masks for moulding. Are you serious? Are you really serious? We've had this before. It's not so simple as just to send a mask in and remold the sumbitch and get it manufactured again. Fantastics, fearsomes, earlier masks, fluorescents, whatever, they're special for a reason. You don't just recast the motherfuckers just because of what it is. Yeah, alright, there's reasoning for it with regards to what they are and they want them recreated, but I don't know. I asked RJ about this a long time ago. I says, RJ, you know, they love the Fantastics, they love the fearsomes, which is what I'm going to call them. And he sort of responded, again, years ago, along the lines of, well, that's what they were at the time, and the masks have changed since then. And I think RJ can see the reasoning for people liking them. Definitely, anyone can. But to start recasting, and it sort of takes some of the authenticity away from the originals then. Like, I know for a fact people have recast Fantastics among the fan world with regards to recent years, being Facebook, being someone on YouTube, but quite a while ago now. And other fans wasn't too enthusiastic about it because the attempts made wasn't the best. So that didn't help. But also, if you're going to start recasting old masks and then they're going to start getting out there, and even if you get some clever sod that knows how to get the tag looking right, it's going to be a matter of time before somebody gets in touch with someone one day at Funworld, say, look, I've just got this, thought it was one of your originals, it's not, it's a piece of shit. For whatever reason, it's just going to cause trouble. But it's, you know, why would you really want to do it? Is the question. Yeah, Fantastics and Phasms are nice, but part of what makes them super special now, right, the pricey bastards, but part of what makes them special now is because of the era they came from, the early 90s into the later 90s, you know, the tags in particular as well, you know, the smells, the paint jobs, the unsymmetrical shapes, you know, the differences in the eyes, the indents in the mouth, even the little nips at the side of the temples and the forehead, you know, that have recently been noted. I don't know, it's weird. I mean, if I could say to RJ, oh, press a button, make a phone call, make it work for whatever reason, and it was a good reason, Jesus, I'd be trying to convince him myself, but it sort of takes away from the authentic mass if you're going to try and start doing that. If they could do something that was sort of in relation to them and, like, I don't know, a re-release or a reissue based off of the molds, then, but they could do it in a sort of a smart way that didn't take away from the originals. And it's sort of like the films, isn't it? You don't want to kill the sort of original part of it. But I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one, Joe. It's, why would you? I'm sure. I mean, I'd send my mask tomorrow if I said, "Oh yeah, recast the bastard RJ. Yeah, recast it. Yeah, please don't try not to wreck it. But if it, helps make something good that fans are gonna love, then good luck. But just send it to me back afterwards, if it's even in one piece. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's cool you have a relationship with the main man of them. Yeah, international friendship we sort of call it. Yeah, I don't know. He contacted me years ago about the site. Says, "Oh, you're doing a good job. Keep it online. Add this copyright text, and you'll be good. And if you're ever in New York, I'll give you a tour." And it went from there. Some people don't like me because I talk to him. What am I meant to do? Fucking ignore him. If I've got to correct something on the site or put info out there, I'll do whatever I can for GhostFace. But a lot of people now are starting to hate because Funworld's cracking down on indie artists that are making their own versions of stuff. I don't know. I can understand why they make own versions of stuff in some respects, definitely. And yeah, it's just it's a big thing to get something made at Funworld, from what I can understand. Like whatever he got done for Scream 5, if he did something, I bet it wasn't easy. But I do know a fact from the past with regards to the TV series. They were rushing the masks out of the factory like there was no tomorrow. With regards to the Brandon James mask, people wanted them in like record time, and normally what is a process that normally takes months for a mask from start to finish coming out of the factory, they had 2 weeks to do them Brandon James masks. And yeah, say what you like about the quality, they're not obviously the same standard as a GhostFace mask, but yeah, they had 2 weeks to get them masks from stage 1 to stage whatever it was coming out the factory ready to send to shops. And then in 2015 they were bastards to find because there was hardly any made. They didn't have time. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just when people start saying, "Oh, remake Fantastics and Fearsums," I can see why. But it's, what's he going to take away from the authentic mass? Fearsums from Fantastics on eBay that are shittily priced now will bloody drop like there's no tomorrow. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? It's the opinion of many different fans, to be honest. They want them remade, but what would it honestly do to the real ones? The originals, so to speak. Hello, Mr. Ritchie. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss the chat there. But yeah, displaying collectibles. Right, was you, Mr. Spengle? Yeah, that was the one I dug out for you, the EL mask. Is the fun part. I've got no space at the moment and it sucks. Yeah, I can relate to that. This room's just about full now. Even displaying this vinyl's going to have to be squeezed in somewhere. I don't like covering other things up with other stuff either. I like to try and get a bit of everything showing. When possible. Buying one for $5 at Walmart wouldn't be the same these days. Yeah. Would they have vanilla smell as well? Look at the recent Ultra Whites. There's a weird smell in them, but it's not vanilla. It's cool they have remade the multicoloured ones. Haters are going to hate everywhere. Haters will always hate. Haters hate the new fluorescents. Haters hate the new metallics because they're on Ultra White moulds. Got any 2018s? Got any 2018s? I'm like, well, yeah, I've got a couple. I can have them. I got purples and blues, no green. Oh no, I want a full set. I'm like, well, I've not got a full set. I've got a set of 2018 metallics down here for a fan that's waiting. And I've been holding on to them over a year now, but I know he's going to have them. So he'll get them. But I've got some spare 2018s, but some haven't got the best paint jobs on some of the purples that I was actually given. But yeah. To recast though, Fantastics and Fearsomes, you're going a whole different route there. Because I'm sure there'll definitely be fans queuing up to send their masks in and say, "Cast off mine, cast off mine, cast off mine." But yeah, that's the question. What's it going to do to the value of the originals? And what will it take away from them as a mask? And some people out there will say, "Well, it's just a goddamn mask." Not these days it ain't. Not these days it ain't. I'd love it if they came out with some glow-in-the-dark ones for next Halloween. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's the one thing you don't get now, innit? One of the major selling points of a GhostFace mask, in the UK at least, in the 90s that I remember, was the fact they glowed in the dark. When I got my first ASISs and black and red tags, they glowed in the dark, and that was brilliant. We get it charged up, go and scare mother, go scare stepdad, who didn't like getting scared. But yeah, you had this nice little extra bonus with the mask. It wasn't just a wearable, breathable mask that it could go all over your head so no one would know it was you sometimes, but you had the fact it could glow as well. But yeah. I'd be fine with Gen 1's re-released in poly and non-glow. That would distinguish him. I have a poly Gen 1 from the 90s. It's just a superior mould. Yeah, it is. It's always been a good mould. It's always been a good mould. The best thing about the 90s masks, particularly the early versions, Fantastics, Fearsomes, Gen 1, Gen 2, even the HNs and MKs, they all have the separate identity. They all have the little daft things about them. Banana mouth, you know, piggy nose on the RDS, untidy shape on Fantastics, bigger eye, curved eye, you know, squinty eyes. That they all have these beautiful, identifiable parts of them that you just love to see now. And then later down the line, you get ultra whites, and you think, Jesus Christ, what happened? What happened? Why did we end up from good classic wanted to common mass-produced nobody likes? In some respects. I mean, I'll always have ultra whites in the collection. I'll always have any kind of mask that comes out every single year because it's GhostFace. But yeah, the amount of fans that now say emails, messages, Facebook posts, Twitter posts, response to RJ, just on RJ can put something random out there and they'll respond to him. Can we have the EU stamp back? Where's the EU stamp? Why has it stopped? Why doesn't it smell of vanilla anymore? I dread to think how many times Funwell's had an email with EU stamp in the title, and the amount of people at Funwell probably get EU stamp and probably think, what's this? Yeah, RJ and, you know, his assistant, I'm sure now, they know what it means. We as fans, we know what it means, and we know what the mask means to us. But yeah, it's just, please, you know, can't we have it back? Are the EU stamps for Screen 5? Did the Killer Mask have an EU stamp? You know, I'm sure when we're watching the fifth film for the first time, a lot of us are going to be watching it to enjoy it, but some of us are going to be watching it to enjoy it and looking at every goddamn shot of that mask we can, you know, try and look at as it's moving along. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Rob. I thought you, I thought you'd gone because it had gone quiet. Yeah. Thank you for watching, Mr. Rob Weaver. Thank you for robbing. I'll see you later, Marlene. Aye. I'm sure whenever the next iteration of the mask comes in, the ultra whites will get their demand after a year or two. Yeah. Even Brew has less sugar in it now. Everything's cheaper. Yeah. I charge mine up. What's that? I charge mine up every night with a black light before going to bed. I just love the glow. Yeah. You ever come across an Asda Glow Sonic? Jesus Christ, mate, them sods glow. They really glow. That we will, says Richie. That we will. Yeah. I don't know. I just hope that the Screen 5 merchandising includes the EU stamp somehow. If it's a mask with a different shroud, if it's... I don't know, if it's used somehow, you know, just get that damn EU stamp back. Part of the reason the EU stamp disappeared is the mass retailers. I've said this before on stream. If it weren't for them moaning, we'd have probably still had that mask being made. The trouble is with the EU stamp is after 2011 it went down and down and down in production. Kept being made but went down and down and down. The amount of times I'd email RJ or be on a call, say, RJ, what's the matter? The EU stamp, what about it? And sometimes on email, is this still made? And I'd send pictures of the chin again, pictures of the mask again, pictures of the tags, pictures of the barcodes. Please, is this still made? Does this lot number mean anything? Does this other number mean anything that seems to have appeared on the 2017 mask? Where is it? Not this one. Is it that one? Yeah. So normally on the back of a GhostFace header tag, you got just standard barcode, item number, manufacture date, factory name, and that's it. This particular 2017 EU stamp, yeah. Vanilla Pong. Got all this extra info on it. You're not going to focus on it because the damn camera's a git. But here you go. Item number is normally either S9206 or 9206S. In this case, this is a German manufacturer barcode or item number 42020. Still exists today now on ultrawhite masks because I've ordered from them and I got ultrawhites. But item number for the foreign territories, for whatever reason, 42020. Underneath that, you've now got a lot number, 8901716. What the hell's the lot number? You then got Earth Fun GmbH Otto von Guericke Ring 16. Some sort of German text. You then got D49811 Lingen, which is in Germany. Earth.d, which is the Earth website. Made in China. And then you've got a 42020 barcode instead of the standard 39206 barcode. So I asked RJ about all those details. So what the hell is this? What's all this coding? What's this for? And because normally he'll say, give me an item number. And I'll say, here's the item number of this particular mask. What's the state? What's the state of it? What's the latest? Is it still made? And he'll go away, come back normally 30 minutes later. Okay, this is the problem, or this is the case, or this is the reason. And 2015, 16, 17, I kept asking about these, and he says, we still make them, I've checked into it, but they're just not made as much. After 2017, these particular masks, and some found in USA, these were the ones that just remained, and people snapped them up whenever they found them, of course. But yeah, as time went on, and as ultra-whites got their mark out there even more, EU stamps just slowly faded away. And that's what's the saddest bit is, because people still, they pay more money for them now, but the mass retailers kept saying to the factories, look, you're charging this much money for an EU stamp GhostFace mask, as we call it. We don't want to pay that. We want to pay $1 less, €1 less, £1 less, or whatever less. And that's where the EU stamps started to fade, and the ultra whites started to raise. Up and up and up and up and up. More. Oh, that's a cheaper GhostFace mask. That's a Fun World GhostFace mask. That's a genuine GhostFace mask. It's bright, shiny white. Yeah, they would like that. They'll be okay with it. Mask retailer said, yep, we'll have them. EU masks slowly faded. Slowly faded. And it's sad. It really is. Let's have a look. I took my Asda off the wall the other night. Bugger was too bright. Yeah. I've got a similar thing here in this very room. It's a Ghostbusters. They had a 2016, some of the pound stores in the UK, of all places, but some of the pound shops had Ghostbusters figures by whoever it was that made them. They're up here, they're behind some masks at the minute. But yeah, in all of the four figures, you had the logo, the No Ghost logo in parts in each of the figure boxes. One you get part of the red ring, another you get the bottom end of him, another you get whatever else, another you get the main body of him and the head. And they all glow up when you construct it, you know, take them out of the box, which I've never done. And yeah, I turn off this light at night in this little box room, LED bulb up above now. And yeah, turn it off, and all I can see is that ghost in 4 parts lit up in these 4 Ghostbusters boxes. And it's like the Asda Glow because it's got that much of a good charge on it, you know. And the chemical or whatever they use is, you know, same sort of thing. I don't know. I feel like the collector's edition grows really nicely, but I keep them bagged and tucked away so the other masks don't get the stains. Yeah, they should do a collab with Tots. What the hell's Tots? Oh, Trick or Treat Studios. Okay. I'm just thinking. TOT. Yeah. I don't know, Joe. I don't know. Would they ever do it? I don't know. I mean, they've worked with Sideshow. They've worked with Mezco, Living Dead Dolls. They've worked with NECA. Why not, you know? I remember those Mattel Ghostbusters. Yeah, they just appear. They're behind Clive's K&B's at the minute. Hanging. Is there one here? Who we got here? Venkman. Oh, it's the wrong one actually. It's the wrong one because he's got no ghost with the. It's just the red ring with Venkman. But yeah, these chaps here. So yeah, you got the logo to make up over time, didn't you? And there he is. There's the main ghost in there. I mean, I was going to show the Venkman one, but he's just got the ring in there. And yeah, these were made. Yeah, Mattel, you're right. I didn't realise who made them, to be honest. But yeah, these were 2016, and these again. This is another example of your price hype now. These are like 45, 50 quid on Amazon now. You can find them, but you got to pay for them. Others, you got to pay for them. But yeah, there's like 4 parts of the Ghost logo to make with each figure. Venkman's got the ring. Zedmore's got the main top of the Ghost, and then the other bits are obviously with Spengler and Stantz. But yeah, I turn off the light at night, and this glows up like mad. See if it get anything on it. Nah, don't really show. Don't really show in here. Yeah, we'll put them back in a minute. Okay, we're about done. We are about done. Oh my god, almost 3 hours of waffling. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, let's have a look then. Is that a zombie KMB? Yes. How did he see that? How did you see that, Sonic? That's out of shot, innit? Yeah. It's latex mask, but it's a lot thinner than the standard ones he did, the white ones. It's a lot more flimsy. A lot more, there you go. And he just did it as a test. It's a bit like RJ's influenced him, I think. He did it as a test. And I said to him a couple of weeks ago, I said, Clive, I'm rearranging the room and it's going to look different on the stream. Does I have to keep it out of sight? Because he said, oh, I've only did it and sent to you. So I didn't want to do anymore. And yeah, he sent it up. But yeah, it's like based off the zombie GhostFace. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, I've got the K&B white latex, this one, and then is obviously you see the orange one. And then there was just 2 others he had, which was like a shiny white plastic and a what he calls a smoothie, just a dual plastic one with paint on it. Oh, okay. These are great Ghostbusters figures. Yeah, when they came out, you know, it's weird because they was in pound shops. It's like, well, everything in pound shops is £1. I think they were £5. Shortly after, I went and got got 3 from the pound shop. Then I couldn't find Spengler, so I went on eBay, rip off. eBay again, rip off. All right, forget about it. Went on Amazon, and there's one for like 20 quid. I thought, sod it, let's just grab it while it's still overpriced but still lowish, because it's like doubled, so to speak. I thought, you know what, let's just get it. So I completed the 4, got the 4 set, and then was it Stantz was everywhere, Venkman was now and again you'd see it, Spengler and Zedmore like fucking hen's teeth, and the next thing you know, the 50 quid a fucking figure, 45 quid, 50 quid, 55, 60. Spengler I've seen recently, 75 quid. So again, even these things now just get fucking stupid. Price hypes by bloody fans. Price hypes. And you see these fans specifically going around the pound shops at the time, and these were 2016. Yeah, 2016 Mattel. Yeah, you see fans going around the shops, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you know, buying them in bulk. Straight on eBay, 20 quid, 25 quid, 30 quid, 40 quid. That was my answer. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's time to go. I'm getting the gist, don't worry. Yeah, okay. These are great Ghostbusters figures. The Diamond Select ones were good too. You ended up building the Gozer Temple. Yeah, they were nice. I did see them. Pricey sods, weren't they? Sleep well, Mr. Rob. Yes, and you, Mr. Rob. You're very patient, Rob. I give you that. I just brought a couple of the 2020 zombie. I like the darker colour and green. I have 3 of the older ones. Yeah, I've got some 2020 zombies. One's going out soon. Those pound shop ones were re-releases of the early line from like 2011. They used to come with a full Ghost, very beloved set. Yeah, yeah. I did look into the history of them. I did look into the history. I was just glad they were re-released, to be honest. I was happy with that. Just more happy I got a 3 out of the 4 before the prices went bloody stupid. Holy shit. What the hell? Oh, okay. There you go. You want to have a little bit of a laugh before we go? Look at that. Shit, man. I just looked on my other browser for a minute thinking I'd seen something that was too good to be true, and it was too good to be true. I thought those were all EU stamps. Oh my god. $200. 20 screen masks. Or screen 4 masks. Fun World Screen Mask 2020, a lot of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. GhostFace new with tags 200 for 20 masks. Which is reasonable when you come down to the individual price of each mask, yeah. But Jesus. I looked at the picture, I was like, hey up. Thinking they were EUs. Okay. Let's double check the chat. Jesus wept. Yeah. Sleep well, yeah. Okay, chaps. Well, next week we have another fan coming on. He's going to show us his collection. I don't know exactly what he's got, which is also a good thing, because I'll get to see some surprises along the way too, hopefully. I've sold him some masks recently, some more recent masks, like Devils and Metallics and Fluorescents, Mr. Dylan Cloud. But yeah, he's due to come on next week, and he does do his own little videos here and there on YouTube. But we'll put a link in next week's description. You can have a look at his stuff. But some may know the name from the collector group, Dylan Cloud. He keeps getting put in Facebook jail because of just staff stuff he posts up sometimes. Don't know what he does. But now and again I see a post, it's like, back out of Facebook jail. I'm like, what you said this time? But yeah, me and him go at it on private messages. Hey, you English piece of shit. When are you going to get me on that stream? I'm like, who you call an English piece of shit, you fucking yank? And I got nothing against yanks. And they say, I'll tell your missus to stop ringing. I'm like, I'll tell yours to stop ringing me. Bollocks, she doesn't know what a man is till she met me. I'm like, okay then. So he's a comical character, is Mr. Cloud. But at the same time, he's done a few streams of himself for some chap that was in Friday 13th movies. And with him, when he's interviewing, when he's talking to people, he's not like that at all. He's not ripping into you and taking a piss. He'll be serious and he'll talk about whatever he's talking about. But yeah, on some of the private messages, you think we're worst enemies. But no, it's all good. It's all in fun. I was like, oi, you yank bastard. Are you calling a fucking yank bastard? And I've got nothing against Americans. It's just me and him backlashing each other, bouncing off each other. I just send him a random message like, oh, your missus just texts me again. Can you tell her to fuck off? And if you can't put up the job, then send her over here, mate. You fucking cheeky bastard. And again, it's all in jest. It's all in jest. It's just, yeah, two fans taking the piss out of each other. But on the stream, I'm pretty sure he'll just share the collection, have a bit of a laugh when he can, and he doesn't get nasty or serious or anything. It's all in good fun, which is the best bit with Dylan. But he's got some masks, and sometimes he'll send me a picture of these fluorescents. You know, got none of these, have you? I'm like, yeah, I'll just send him a V sign back. Yeah, that's what I think of you, mate. I say, Dylan, just as people say on the stream about me, think I'm showing off. But have you got one of these gold-hooded masks? Oh, mate, I didn't think you had. Fuck yourself. I'm like, cheeky bastard, fuck off. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. But yeah, next week, Dylan Cloud, Skype call, see what he's got. Plenty of fluorescence he's got, and good fluorescence with regards to the early vintage ones. And yeah, now he's got some of the recent ones thanks to me, but he's also got a few Devils and this and that. But I don't know what his full collection is. So we'll see, obviously, hopefully all of it or most of it next week on the stream, and we'll see what he's got to show. Apart from that, it's time to go. I wish you all a happy new year. I mean, next week it'll be January the bloody 3rd when we're streaming. Is it the 3rd? Let's double check. Yeah, Jesus, next Sunday we'll be 3 days into 2021. Jesus. Well, let's just hope 2021's better than this year in many ways. Can't get much worse, can it? Jesus. But yeah, cheers Jamil, and cheers Steve Garula, cheers Richie, cheers thank you Melinda, Sonic there in the chat. Rob Weaver's gone, I think, Joe Nobile. But yeah, anyone that's still watching, listening, you've been very patient and tolerant if you're still here. But yeah, next week back with another collector, bit more discussion, and yeah, we'll see what comes out of this as well. See what the response is with regards to eBay. See what they've got to say for themselves. But yeah, beware of the pop vinyl fakes, and hopefully the start of this stream that may help you stop you getting duped into buying piece of shit, basically. But yeah, have a good one, Spangle Noodle, Mr. Sonic, and Steve Gruder. Yeah, some of these names are becoming quite regular now, so thanks for that. I appreciate you coming back. And yeah, have a good New Year. Stay bloody safe. Don't get too bleeding pissed on New Year. We want you back for next year. Don't go getting yourself in an accident or bloody falling over and hitting your head or anything daft. Enjoy responsibly, okay? But behave, and yeah, have a happy New Year, and we'll see you next Sunday, which will be the 3rd of January. Jesus Christ. Don't time fly when you're having fun, eh? Take it easy, people. As I say, just stay bloody safe and behave responsibly. And anyone got any fantastics for sale? Any fearsomes?